band, cheer,
Hey.
and
I was like, who the heck is that?
I didn't want to actually block it in case you were live already.
And on behalf of the entire team, thank you for your
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I made you 3.
Here are your senior
Yeah, we'll keep one around. Yeah, thank you. The video's already up, so yeah, we appreciate that. Good, thanks.
See you, dude.
Who has been a member of the band for 4 years and plays the trumpet. She is escorted tonight by her parents, Rhonda and Michael, and her siblings, Summer and Yusuf. Who says her favorite memories include playing with the band during the football games. Next fall, Who plans to attend either the University of Kentucky or Transylvania University and major in international relations. Sahu Abraham. Will Erpenbeck. Will has been a member of the band for 3 years and plays the French horn. Will is escorted tonight by his parents, Tom and Tina. Will's favorite memory was going to Chicago with the Fine Arts Department. Will's college choices include the University of Kentucky and the University of Louisville. He plans to study mechanical engineering. Will Erpenbeck. Jenny Hine. Jenny plays percussion, and this is her first year in the LC band. Jenny is escorted this evening by her parents, John and Debbie. Jenny's fondest memories come from the fine arts trip to Chicago. She plans to attend either Belmont University or the University of Kentucky and major in jazz studies and commercial music. Jenny Hine. Grace Nyker. Grace is a 4-year member of the band and plays the flute. Grace is escorted tonight by her parents, Harold and Sarah. Grace's favorite memory was taking the New York City trip. Her college choice next fall is the University of Kentucky, where she plans to major in pre-med track. Grace Nyker. Daniel Pica. Daniel is a 4-year member of the band and plays the trumpet. Daniel is escorted this evening by his parents, John and Suzanne. A fine arts trip to Chicago is among his favorite memories of being with the band. Daniel plans to study criminal justice next year and attend either the University of Louisville or Xavier University. Daniel Pica. Luke Severance. Luke is a 4-year member of the band and plays the trumpet. Luke's parents, Jennifer and Vince, are joining him on the field this evening. Luke says he will always remember the trip to Chicago with the band. Next fall, Luke will attend either the University of Louisville or Western Kentucky University and major in engineering. Luke Severance. Molly Starr. Molly is a 4-year member of the band and plays the flute. Tonight, Molly is escorted by her parents, Brian and Bridget. Molly's favorite memory would be seeing Hamilton in Chicago while on the fine arts trip. Next fall, Molly plans to attend the University of Alabama and major in aerospace engineering. Molly Starr. Joey Wells. Joey has been a member of the band for 4 years and plays percussion. Joey is escorted tonight by his parents, Mike and Susie, his grandparents, John and Betsy Tide, and cousins, Malika and Quentin Hector. Joey's favorite member is in New York City. Joy is including High Point, Alabama, Huntsville, and Billy, Tennessee State. Joey Wells. Once again, and for the band. Gracie Hardy will represent the cheer now. Gracie is escorted this evening by her parents, Christine and Mike, and her sister, Danielle. She is a 4-year member of the LC cheer team. In addition to cheering for the Knights, Gracie enjoys hanging out with her friends, spending time with family. She says her favorite part of being on the team is experiencing nationals and being able to compete with her best friend. Next fall, Gracie hopes to be studying nursing at either the University of Kentucky, Clemson University, the University of Dayton, or Bellarmine University. Gracie Hardy. Caitlin Mine. Caitlin is escorted tonight by her parents, Dwayne and Allison Peavy, her brother Brayton, and her grandparents Larry and Marsha Lorio. She is a 2-year member of the LC cheer team. Caitlin's other activities include being a speaker for the Equity and Inclusion Department at LC. She also enjoys music, kayaking, and hanging with her friends and family. Caitlin says her favorite part of being on the team is attending summer camp each year. This past summer, Caitlin was chosen as a UCA All-American cheerleader and will be participating in New Year's Eve parade in London. She's either going to attend University of Kentucky, UCTC, or Western Kentucky and plans to study sociology. Caitlin Mine. Anne-Marie Sanders. Anne-Marie is escorted by her parents, Terry and John Sanders, her brother John Clayton, and Anna and Nancy Sanders. In addition to being a 4-year member of the LC cheer team, she is a member of the service club, likes to hang out with friends and family, and especially the dog. Anne-Marie said that her favorite memories include bus rides and football games, cheering for their team on Friday night. Next fall, Anne-Marie plans on majoring in pre-med at the University of Alabama or the University of Kentucky. Anne-Marie Sanders. And now for your dance seniors. Sydney Barlman Clevenger. Sydney is escorted tonight by her mother, Carla Clevenger. She has been a member of the LC dance team for 5 years. When she's not dancing, Sydney loves spending time with her family and friends. Sydney says she will always remember getting ready for the team before each game. Sydney plans to major in either the University of Kentucky or SCAD next fall. Sydney Barlman Clevenger. Lauren Deppa. Lauren is escorted this evening by her parents, Stephanie and Ray Deppa, and her brother Zach. She is a 4-year member of the dance team. Lauren is also a member of the United Talent Dancing Performing Arts Team, the United Talent Vision Team, as well as a member of the Dance Committee, and she was a Governor Scholar. Lauren says she will always have great memories of going to dance nationally at Walt Disney World. Next fall, Lauren's college choices include the University of Mississippi, Clemson, University of Kentucky, majoring in biochemistry or on a pre-med track. Lauren Deppa. Emma Phillips. Emma is escorted tonight by her parents, Todd and Mary Ann Phillips, and her brother Austin. This is her first year as a member of the LC dance team. She says she will always be happy to get the opportunity to meet and talk with friends. In her spare time, Emma enjoys drawing,
Ben, how are you?
Good. In the plans will be an art fair next fall at the University of Kentucky or Western Kentucky University. Emma Phillips. Susan Lance. Susan was introduced by her host parents, Miss Rivers and Miss Deacon. Although this is her first year on the team, she plays a part in the helps each other and prays for each other. She is also a member of the LC Drama Club. Sue Wang. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up one more time for our cheer, dance, and band seniors.
I think they're going to wait and do the football thing at halftime.
High school sports have evolved thanks to PrepSpin. Tonight, catch all the hard-hitting action live and in real time as the game happens in 1080p HD video. Join us tonight for the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week with the legend Gary Ball, Coach Mike Meehan, and the king of stream, William Moorfield. Nobody does high school football like PrepSpin does. The Mingua Beef Jerky High School Game of the Week comes your way now. This is where it all.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Lord, we ask that you watch over our team.
Started right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Joseph K. Ford Stadium on the campus of Lexington Catholic, where last week it was Hall of Fame weekend, and tonight it's senior night, so we're going to honor some great seniors here on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week. Tonight's game brought to you by Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign, Atkinson, Sims & Commode, PLLC, Lexington Diagnostic Center, Bluegrass Orthopedics, Crown Trophy, Rafferty's Restaurants, Whitaker Bank, UPS Kentucky Loop, Hallway Feeds, the Scholastic Ball Report, Sundays at noon on the CW, Kentucky Scoreboard Show, Rick Shaw and Donnie Atkins, and also brought to you by, of course, WLAP, fine sponsors. It's a senior night here tonight, Coach, and Lexington Catholic will start all seniors. Some will only play one play, but it's quite an honor because they're going to highlight kids that have even been injured.
It is an honor to play. It's an honor to play on this field. It's an honor to play the game of football, and it's an honor to play against Frederick Douglass.
We got some special viewers tonight. We'll tell you about them throughout the broadcast. Tonight, Bo Allen, of course, is a senior. He's headed to Kentucky. He'll start at quarterback. Ryan Nichols, a running back. Offensive line, Zach DeGraff, 6'6", Zach, Ivy League type player. He's being looked at by some Ivy League schools. Adam Hickey, offensive line. He's a senior. Quentin Duffy, Elliot Movero, Jake Nash, offensive line. And also seniors Dylan Brackett. Blake Busen will start, and at wide out, he is not a senior. He's a good one, though. Jackson Corbett at a wide out, and Tyler Busen will play one play tonight, the senior who he's had, I think, 3 surgeries on his knee, Coach.
Wow, that's right. We heard about him.
Yeah.
That's awesome that he's out there.
On defense, Nick Carey will play on the defensive line with Jackson Smith and Jwing Lee. Ryan Gallagher, the linebacker, with Ryan Madeley, Philip Arumba, and the strong safety will be Kimbo Mufata. He came into the Covenant Catholic game, and that's ever since then he's been a regular starter. Jackson Klein, Matthew Russo, Ted Bullock, and John Martin Sims, the free safety. Those are the seniors that will start tonight, and we'll take a look at the Douglas Broncos. They come in undefeated, Coach, and your thoughts on this undefeated Bronco team?
Well, it's really, really impressive football team, and I'm very impressed with their defense. We're having a coin toss real quick, Gary, and Frederick Douglass has won the toss. And they're discussing what they're going to do. Let's find out.
Let's find out if they're going to take the ball or play defense. The Broncos' defense has been outstanding, 8 shutouts in 9 games this year, but they're going up against Bo Allen, the best quarterback in the state of Kentucky. And
they will receive.
They will receive, so their offense will look like this. Ian Sexton's your center, 6'2", 75 senior. Dylan Colzart and Lonnie Collins are the guards. Colzart goes 300 pounds, Coach. Jager Burton is a 6'5", 280-pound Division I player, a junior, being recruited by Kentucky. Walker Park, 6'6", 280 senior. We know he's going to Clemson, so he's a good one, Coach.
They're a good one. Their front line and their linebackers are very impressive. And again, they're going to have to play well tonight, but the secondary is going to be tested.
Wideouts will be Dane Key, number 12. He's a 6'3" sophomore. He had the SportsCenter top 10 catch in the game we did. It was number 3. It should have been number 1.
One-handed catch in the end zone in the corner.
Yeah, awesome. Odell Beckham-like.
It was awesome.
And the wideouts are J.J. Horton. Ty Bryant will play back there as well as a backup. Jesse Robinson, the flanker. Devin Neal will start at tailback, and Darius Neal plays back there a lot as well. Josh McClurg is your starting quarterback, and McClurg is not only a really good quarterback with 13 touchdowns, Coach, he's also rushed for 8 touchdowns and over 700 yards.
Yeah, a very impressive young man. I'm interested in watching both these quarterbacks. We'll take a look at them. We'll break them down a little bit, how their feet are and how they handle the pressure.
The Broncos had a young man, Coward. He broke his leg against Grant County, and he's been out, but they've got Isaiah Allen filling in for him, and Allen's doing a good job filling in for the Frederick Douglass Broncos.
It'll be an interesting matchup all the way around tonight.
So Josh McClurg will start at quarterback, and Frederick Douglass under Brian Landis. And, boy, his record there at Douglass has been spectacular. He lost the one game last year. He only lost, 2 or 3 games his rookie year there at Douglass.
Right, and just getting better and better all the time. And, again, they rely on a very, very talented offense and extremely strong defense.
And remember this, Coach, they're doing all this without a Division I player, DeKale Crowdis. He transferred out early in the year, went to IMG Academy. They're doing all this offensively without one of their best receivers.
Okay, now, that's true, and I wish him all the luck in the world at IMG Academy, but sometimes when a player like that leaves, people step up and take his place and fill the gaps and maybe play a little bit more team-oriented football. That's what I'm guessing.
We're just about set for the kickoff. Lexington Catholic will kick it off to Frederick Douglass and into it, and it drives done back at the 5. He's out to the 10, 15, 20, and he's to the 25 and to the 30, and finally tackled right there as he takes it up, and I think that was Mufata who made the stop there, Coach.
It was Mufata, and we'll hear his name a lot tonight.
So that was Cameron Dunn on the return. And we'll see Josh McClurg, the starting quarterback for Frederick Douglass, 9-0, and they're trying to end out the 2019 season with a perfect 10-0 record, Coach.
And look, I'm going to mention this. I think that's their motivation tonight. And if Catholic can maybe get on the board early and take away that 0 on the board, it might change their attitude a little bit. Let's see.
And McClurg, he has Neal as a slot to the left. And he is going to keep it himself up to the 40. He's up to the 45. First down up to the 48-yard line. So he gets it beyond the 48-yard line. And McClurg right off the bat on a quarterback keeper up the middle. That was designed play for the quarterback coach.
Right, and the cornerback on the left side came in to make the tackle.
Did you get a number, coach?
Yeah, 20. Is it 20?
That is Teddy Bullock.
Yeah, Bullock.
The Knights. So at the 48, it'll be first down. That's where the ball is. Wideouts to both sides. The backs are split with McClurg in the backfield. McClurg fakes it, tosses it now around the right side to Neal. He's down to the 45, still running. Down inside the 45, they're going to mark him right at the 40. That's a pickup of about 7 there on the carry by Devin Neal, the senior running back, who has 6 touchdowns coming into this game.
Yeah, the sideline made the tackle on that, I believe. So
it'll be second down at about 3 for the Broncos. They're in Catholic territory now at the 45-yard line, and they're looking effective doing it, aren't they, Coach?
They're moving the football. Now, Lexington Catholic's playing that. It's a run defense. They have. Well, they're coming. No, they're running an umbrella type.
Yeah, here's a sweep to the left by Allen. Up the middle, he's down to the 30, 25. Isaiah Allen down to the 23-yard line. He's finally tripped up there. Tripped up by Dylan Bracken.
Yeah, Bracken made a nice save there. It would have been a touchdown.
Nice pickup. That was big yardage there. Jesse Robinson is splitting out to the top, and Dane Key is to the bottom. And you have in the backfield Darius Neal, the running back, and he's back there with Josh McClurg. They have it first and 10 at the 22-yard line. Twins out to the top, and there's a fake. McClurg keeps it down to the 20. He's at the 15 and finally tripped up, and they're going to mark him at about the 15-yard line. That's a good 7-yard pickup there by Josh McClurg.
Pretty good pickup. And Mufada again made the tackle. Forced him out of bounds, made the hit.
So they get it down to the 15-yard line of Lexington Catholic, and this drive is going right through the defense of Lexington Catholic.
Yeah, using that speed. The quarterback's keeping the ball and running fakes.
McClurg has Neal back there in the backfield. Key goes in motion. Try to give it to him. He fumbles it, picks it up, and he's down to 10. Still down to the 5. Still running. Won't go down. And Neal, and he takes it down. Let's see, he's close. They call it a touchdown, I believe.
Yeah, the official on that side signaled touchdown.
Dane Key with a nice run. He took half the Catholic defense with it.
He did. It looked like everybody was trying to tackle him. A nice job.
So they just do it different, don't they? On the ground, you got them on the ground, and of course Lexington Catholic in the air.
We'll see. We'll see. That was a really, really good drive now.
That was a great run by Dane Key. Waiting.
And swing that gate closed and go ahead and kick the ball.
Ryan Ligeb is the outstanding kicker for I think he's been the only kicker they've had at Douglas, hasn't he?
I think he's been there since,
That's what I'm saying, since all 3 years.
Absolutely.
Ligeb's kick up, and it is through. 7-0. It only took them a minute and 13 seconds to take a 7-0 lead. Frederick Douglass will be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week. Welcome back here to Joseph K. Ford Stadium on senior night, and boy, it didn't take the Douglas Broncos long to score. Matter of fact, it just took them a minute 13 seconds.
Yeah, running the football and quarterback keep.
Minute 23 seconds.
Look, yeah.
Here's the kick, and Bracken is back deep. Bracken comes up at the 12. He's out to the 15, 20. He's got a little bit of a seam, and I think somebody grabbed his face mask, but they didn't see it. I saw it up here. His head kind of twisted, and no call. And he takes it up, and Williams got to look at that. Look at him grab that face mask there, Coach.
Yeah, it looked like he might have got his shoulder pad.
Shoulder pad, not the face mask. He took it up to the 32. Nice return of about 20 yards for Bracken.
Now, you know, Gary, what I'm looking for here is for Frederick Douglass to use those 3 big guys to rush. If they were smart, they would rush 3, maybe 4, drop 8, and cover pass.
Bo Allen. Quick pass over to the left side. It's caught by Busen, and he takes it straight out of bounds. That was a design play by the young man who's had all the injuries for Lexington Catholic's, had 3 knee surgeries, and that's just quite an honor there for Busen.
And quite a show of sportsmanship by Frederick Douglass. They just basically stood there and allowed the pass to be completed for the out of bounds. Really nice job, Frederick Douglass. Good job.
Pick up at 5, and that's where the Knights will have it. This time he sends Twins out to the left, and Bo Allen sends Nichols in motion away from us up here in the box. Back to pass, looking left, now stands right, looking, and he's got Bracken up at the 40, and he is hit hard, short of the first down, and he's hit hard there by the defensive secondary of Isaiah Clinkscale there to get him, the junior linebacker.
Yeah, junior linebacker came over to make the tackle. I think they just ran a little curl pattern. They were a little bit concerned, I think, about the deep pass. But again, Frederick Douglass, now they can cover a pass with those athletes they have back in the secondary, but they've got to put a little pressure on both.
And right now, Coach, this is where you worry about Bo Allen's legs because he's been such a good rusher this year. He's got 3rd and about a yard, and let's see what Bo Allen does here. 3rd and a yard at the 41-yard line. Bo Allen back to pass, and he steps up, and he's got the first down up to the 42-yard line. He was hit hard there, and coming up to get him, one of the down linemen there for Douglass, Warner.
That was almost like a broken play, Gary. It was almost like he looked for a screen and nobody was there.
They haven't moved the change yet, but he got the first down.
No,
Coach.
they're saying he didn't get it.
Well,
Bernie Jenkins is waving the clock.
Yeah, I thought he got it, and Bernie Jenkins thought he got it. Yeah,
it's
a first down.
Let the white hat make the call, buddy. White hat made the call. Right?
First down all the way. I don't know what they were thinking out there. Went to sleep on us, didn't they?
Yeah, I think the chain gang forgot to move the chain.
1st and 10. And the Catholic moving the ball. And that's what they got to do, Coach. They got to control that ball, keeps Douglass's offense off the field like they did against Covcath. And fake back inside to give it back to Goldman. Here's a pass, and it's going to be incomplete. He was trying to go down to Bracken on the half. The Goldman passed it back, lateraled it back to Bo Allen, and he threw it down the middle. And
it was like
Jackson Corbett.
Transcontinental flip-flop pass or something. I've never seen anything like it. Yeah.
Boyle. So Twins out to the left, Twins to the near. Blitz being shown on the outside, and Bo Allen looks over to the sidelines. And you have, of course, Joyner, the outside linebacker, looking to blitz. Bo Allen fakes it, tucks it himself, and hit and dropped by Parks, I believe.
It was Parks.
Big Walker Parks, 64, 6'6", 280. Makes the stop there. When Walker Parks gets a hold of you, you're not going anywhere, Coach.
Yeah, and when Marcus Thompson helped him out there, the senior linebacker came in and helped a little bit.
We got some special listeners tonight. Annette's watching, and that's Annette McPeak. Let's give a shout out to Annette. She's watching up in Pennsylvania. And Toshiba employees are watching in California, Minnesota, and Chicago, Coach.
Well, good. I hope they're safe from the fires that are going on out there in California.
3rd down and about 9, 8:15 to go here in the first quarter, 7-0. Frederick Douglass on top of Lexington Catholic. Motion by Nichols away from us up here. And Bo Allen back to pass, fires down the middle, and it's caught. Let's go, and that's going to be caught. And a nice catch by Monday, Jack Monday. I thought it was going 14. It was 34, Jack Monday.
Yeah, really nice job of catching the football. Nice throw from Bo, and as usual, but again.
That was a perfect pass, Coach.
Yeah. And we talked about this before, Gary. They have so many receivers, that can send the ball.
So Catholic holding on to the ball. They've got 7:45 to go. They trail 7-0, but they're doing exactly what they did against Covington Catholic. They're controlling the offense and keeping the Douglass offense off the field here right now. Remember, they scored with 10:23. They scored about 10 minutes ago. Bo Allen tucks it. He is to the 35 and slides down to the 32-yard line. Bo Allen coming up to stop him and make sure he didn't get any more. That was Davis Joyner, the outside linebacker.
Yeah, Davis Joyner closed in on him, but again, that was a nice job running. Probably a set run play for Bo.
Yeah, doesn't this game kind of remind you a lot of the Cubcap game, Coach?
Well, it does.
Early on?
It was warm.
Yes, it was a lot warmer in it, but it wasn't 100 degrees in that press box like it was the last time we were up there in Covington. 7 minutes to go here, and Lexington Catholic on the march at the 32, second and about 2. And going in motion is Corbett. Away from us, and Bo Allen looks out that way. He's got a first down and more as he takes it down to the 20-yard line. First down. Let's see who made the stop over there. Who was it that made the stop over there for Douglas?
Looked like number 10, Jason Burnham.
So Burnham made the tackle. First down for Lex Catholic. Keep those chains moving, and most importantly, they keep the clock, keep possession, time of possession.
Yeah. Again, this is where they're dangerous, too. They have so many weapons that Lexington Catholic does. So
they've even brought in Goman. Jack Goman has become a weapon the last couple ball games, Coach.
Okay, they just had a sideline warning against Frederick Douglas now. So a warning means nothing. Right.
Yeah, the next one does mean something, right?
The next one would be a penalty.
So 1st and 10 for the Knights as they move the ball effectively. Remember, this drive started back at the 32-yard line on the return by Bracken. It's down now near the 21-yard line.
Look at the tight slots. This is something a little bit new for Lexington Catholic.
And Nichols will go in motion out to the near side. And Bo Allen back to pass. Looking, throws it in the end zone, and touchdown Goman! Jack Goman with the touchdown.
Look at Goman, buddy.
21-yard
Nice job. Honest to goodness, this is where they're very dangerous in that situation.
So there goes the Douglas shutout. They've had 8 of them this year. It won't be a shutout tonight,
not
Coach.
this time, no. And I think that'll affect them. I think they were playing. One of the things that they're playing for here is the shutout, because this game means nothing as far as the RPI.
Here's Max DeGraff for the extra point.
We'll get a look at that touchdown here in a minute after this extra point.
Actually, that's going to be Jarrett Mullins. He's going to kick the extra point. And the kick is up, and it is just through the left upright. We're tied at 7, 6:04 to go in this first quarter. This is the Mingua beat Jerky high school football game of the week from Joseph K. Ford Stadium on the campus of Lexington. We'll take a look at that touchdown pass again from Bo Allen.
Yeah, he just ran a post pattern from one of the inside receivers.
That's his 34 touchdown pass of the season, Coach, for Bo Allen.
Nice route. Really good job.
So we're back here. Gary Ball with the mic in. Welcome back here to Joseph K. Ford Stadium. Gary Ball, Mike Meehan, and William Warfield, the king of stream here. And it's 7-7 for all you folks watching on PrepSpin. And Lexington Catholic just scored on a 21-yard pass from Bo Allen, his 34th touchdown pass of the season to Jack Goman. And Goman hauled it in. He was wide open, Coach.
He was. Bo Allen right now is 4 for 5 for 47 yards and a touchdown. And Frederick Douglas is just running the football.
The Graff's kick taken in at the 15, up to the 20, and Cameron Dunn up to the 30, 35, 39-yard line. And Cameron Dunn, and he has stopped there. Coming up, making a nice play was Matthew Russo.
I really like the way Cameron Dunn runs kickoff.
Yeah.
Now, he just goes. I mean, he puts it in a gear and absolutely goes straight ahead. We're watching that again. Yeah. Again, Gary, he's going to take the ball. Watch it. One little cut. Whoop,
and remember about Mr. Dunn, Coach, he's the backup quarterback. And we'll probably play some at quarterback tonight.
Yeah, we saw him last year.
Yeah, he's a really good quarterback. Josh McClurg is the starter. And of course, he's done a great job. He's in for Cameron Jones, who's up at Cincinnati now, Coach. And, of course, you know who the Neals are replacing, the Player of the Year, DeMarcus Fishback from Douglas last year. Dane Key in motion. Fakes it. Here's McClurg to the left side, and he's up to the 45. Chased and tackled at the he's got the first down. He's down into Cath territory, and making the stop there was Jackson Smith, I believe, number 7.
Yeah, really nice job of blocking out there by Walker Parks. Nice job. Pulled out there and kicked that man out on the edge.
That was a 12-yard pickup by McClurg. Well, McClurg, he came in with 725 yards rushing. Blitz being shown, and he cuts it back upside, hit, and dropped on a good play, turned in. Nicely done by Jackson Gentry, the 6', 200-pound junior defensive end. Boy, he made a nice play on that.
He played a really nice job. They played good technique that time. And again, that time, Walker Parks tried to pull out there and lead, but it was closed down so tight, he couldn't get to his block. Nice job.
Walker Parks is a freak of nature, 6'6", 280, and he can run, Coach.
He can run. Like that.
Motion by Key. McClurg gives to Dane Keys, hit, and he's going to be dropped. Mufata came over to finish him off after Gentry got him down low.
That's it, buddy. I tell you what, that's the way Lexington Catholic has played defense like that all year, where they just go to the ball. Now, Frederick Douglass, they've got some weapons. They're going to have to open up a little bit now. Lexington Catholic has kind of figured out what they're doing running the football. They might do pretty well against the run. So we'll see.
Third and about 12 for the Douglas Broncos. Their first drive, they went right through Lexington Catholic like knife through hot butter.
They did. Big offensive lineman pushing straight down the field, running the option with the quarterback.
Clerk with Neal in the backfield. He's going to flare it out to him. Neal down to the 50, 45, and to the 40, and cuts back at the 35, 30. Neal down to the 20. He is going. It's a foot race, and he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown.
Too quick. Way too much quickness. He actually was pinned in a couple times. That's a Division I college run right there. I have not seen that for a long time. And super job.
Great run. You've had two super touchdown runs. Dane Key literally carried the whole Catholic defense into the end zone, and that time Devin Neal just outran the Catholic defense.
Outran and outfaked. It looked like
sure did.
One of the mosquitoes running on through there.
We'll take a look at it after this extra point. So Ligeb is back there with Key, and it's going to be the, what's this called, the swinging gate, Coach?
They're bringing the gate in, buddy. They're going to kick the ball.
Swinging gate. So Ligeb will kick it out of the hold of Key and try to put Douglas up by a touchdown with 4:04 to go. Here's the kick up, and it is just in, 14-7. It's Broncos on top of the Knights here at Lexington Catholic, 14-7. We'll be back. This is the, we're going to take a look at that touchdown again, that touchdown run by Mr. Neal. Describe that for us.
A little flare pass. He got through the first wave and just absolutely put two moves.
Juke stepped everybody.
Oh, just really juked them. That's it. And then outrun everybody down the sideline. The only one that had a chance of tackling him was Mufata, and he just couldn't get the
You know who did that a lot last year? DeMarcus Fishback, the great back for Douglas. DeMarcus Fishback, the 6A Player of the Year. He did a lot of that last year, and this year they're getting some of that from Devin Neal and also from Darius Neal.
Yep,
14-7, Coach.
14-7. Running the football. You got a passing team and a running team right now. It should be interesting.
It is very interesting. This is the Mingua beat Jerky High School game of the week, and of course, Coach, you got some folks watching out there as well.
I want to say a special hello to Jeff Burton. Jeff Burton, Jagger Burton's dad, is he's had some surgery and he's home watching the game, and we want him to be well.
Yep.
He's a great guy. I coached with him at LCA. Tremendous coach.
His son is a great lineman. He'll be heavily recruited next year. Junior. Kentucky's offered him, Coach, and among many others. And Jeff, a guy that I used to work with in the mortgage business, I think he was an appraiser when I worked with him.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Real estate appraiser. So Bracken back deep. And you got Ligeb's kick, and he just put the Broncos up 14-7 with 4:05 to go here in the first quarter of action from Joseph K. Ford Stadium on the campus of Catholic. Here's the kick, and it'll drive Bracken back. And let's see where it bounces, and it goes out of bounds, so they'll have a great option of taking it out to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, you don't want to give them that field position if you can help it. Gary, real quick, I'm going to go over the officials for us.
Yes, sir.
The referee is Bernie Jenkins.
He made a great call early in the game on that first down.
Yep. The umpire is Shane Stewart. The head linesman is Dan Donovan. The line judge is Mike Ashurst. The side judge, Steve
Schneider? Smoker?
I'll get it. Field judge, Jason Gibbons, and the back judge, Jamie Mills. It's Shoemaker.
Shoemaker. And, Coach, we want to remind folks that tomorrow morning we're going to have the middle school semifinal championship between Lexington Catholic and Corbin. You and I are going to be there with the King of Stream to call that game at Bryan Station.
Yeah, and I'm going to have a hot cup of coffee in my hand.
I'll have some coffee with me as well, Coach. And William's going to have hot chocolate. King of Stream likes hot chocolate. Here's Bracken they made him kick it again. He's out to the 30, and Bracken out to the 35-yard line. I don't know why they just didn't take it there. Yeah, wouldn't have had to go through all this.
Well, they took a chance of maybe getting a good break on it. But, anyway, it didn't hurt him. It's like
actually, that was J.D. Woodall. I think I said Bracken. It was Woodall on the return. And
it was just like kissing your sister. They just got out to the 35
I
anyway.
hate when that happens.
Yeah.
3:58 to go here in the first quarter, 14-7, Douglas on top. But one thing has happened in this game here in the first quarter that hasn't happened to Douglas in 8 of their 9 football games. The opponent scored
pretty quickly. Again, now, I'm really watching that interior rush by Douglas. If they can put pressure on Bo, it'll make a difference.
Dylan Bracken is a slot man, and Nichols in motion, and they give to Nichols. He cuts it back 40. He's at the 45 and up to the 47. First down, a pickup of 12 yards. And coming up to make the key was your guy. It was Ty Bryant, the sophomore. Man, a lot of people are going to be looking at this guy.
He gets better every game. Ty's a really good defensive back.
Yeah, we did say Nichols would be a key, and he had a great run on that one, Coach.
Well, they have to run the football. They're going to have to run in the playoffs.
And the thing about it is Douglas is not expecting to run. They're expecting Bo Allen to throw the ball every time. And I would, too, when you look at a quarterback who's got 3,200 yards. Here's the give to Nichols, left side, and this time he's tackled on a good tackle and a nice stop. And let's see who got in there, Coach.
Yeah, we'll see that again. I think
tell us who made the stop.
2 people in on the tackle. Yeah. So, that Nichols, I'll tell you what, he tried to turn upfield.
Hard to see the numbers, isn't it, Coach?
Yeah, it was
21 and something.
49.
That's clink scale, 21.
49 was in
That's Thompson, the outside linebacker. So 2nd and 10 for Bo Allen. Triple receivers to the left. And Nichols in the backfield looking over to the sideline. Now Nichols goes in motion to the near side. And there's Bo Allen. Low snap. Steps up. Bo Allen. And he looks, still looking. And he's got his man Bracken. He has got a first down to the 38-yard line. First down to Corbett. Jackson Corbett. Corbett with the first down as Corbett got 12 yards.
You give him time, and he releases the ball so quickly. Again, that's one of his strengths,
But watch Corbett wait in the middle of the field here, Coach, for that ball.
Well, he had time to wait. They couldn't get to him. Bo Allen got outside.
Bo Allen came into this game 196 completions, 285 attempts, 34 touchdowns now with a touchdown tonight. And he has 3,125 yards. Bo Allen give to Nichols, and he is hit by Parks and slammed down.
Okay, so what's happening here is Frederick Douglass has decided that the pass is going to hurt him worse than the run. So they're rushing 3 and dropping 8. And when they see run, the linebackers come up really quick. So it would be a good idea for Lexington Catholic to use a little play-action pass here. Fake it to Nichols, pull the ball, and then throw it.
And Bo Allen is a good runner himself. 2nd and 9 for the Knights at the 42.5-yard line. 1:37 to go. The clock is running. 14-7, Douglas on top of Lexington Catholic.
Yeah, I like this defensive look here. Now what they're doing, they're bringing a defensive end to the slot side.
Blake Buson's out to the near side. You got to watch him. He's running a fly pattern. Bo Allen in pressure, and here's a flag, and he's thrown down, and coming in to get him was Warner, Marcus Warner. And that's going to be a face mask, I believe, Coach.
It could be.
Yeah, you got a guy. You're looking at it again here.
Face mask.
Yeah, it is a face mask. It's not the. No, there was nothing. The tackle was okay. It was a face mask. It was before the tackle.
Is that an automatic first down, Coach?
It is a first down, yeah.
So from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, there's 15 yards anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So it should be a first down anyway. Yeah. Bernie Jenkins is the white cap on this crew, and this is a great officiating crew here. It is a first down at the 35-yard line. I'll tell you what, Blake Buson, who's been a big weapon with 11 touchdown catches, has not gotten open in this game yet. Pretty good coverage on him, but he's a young man who had a breakout year this year, Coach.
Right, he has. And again, last week when we did a game, Nichols was running the flare on the motion, and nobody was covering him. Tonight, they're covering him like a blanket. They're watching Nichols for sure.
Mundy and Corbett are out to the near side. To the far side are Busen and Bracken. Nichols is the lone man in the backfield behind the quarterback, Bo Allen. And we're going to see it. They got a first down at the 35-yard line. First down for the Knights. A minute 15 to go here in the first quarter, 14-7. We got a long delay here. I think
they're moving the chains
back. I don't think they're going to. I'm not sure what they're doing.
I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
And Blake Busen's trying to help them over there.
Yeah, Busen's saying, hey,
we're going that way, guys.
Hey, we're going that way. We're not going the other way.
This chain gang needs a little help.
I have no idea what they're doing. So it's second down now. It's not an automatic first down.
Okay.
So it's second and what?
By two.
Two.
Yeah, at the 35. They got to get to the 33, apparently. That's why I was asking you, Coach. I mean, is that an automatic first down? I mean, I wasn't sure.
Obviously it isn't. Jeez. Right,
motion to their side, and Bracken and Bo Allen looking to pass. Fire incomplete. Tries to go out there to Bracken.
Coverage.
And that was good coverage. And I'm not sure if Bo maybe shouldn't have tucked that ball in, Coach.
Well, he had to. He had to do what he did and throw it out of bounds if he didn't think they were running. Bryce Higgins was all over that play. That play didn't fool anybody.
Especially Bryce Higgins.
That was well coached, I think, ahead of time.
I tell you, this is a good defense of Douglas. I mean, remember 8 shutouts this year, Coach, out of 9 games. They came into this game against one of the top quarterbacks in the state, Bo Allen, and Catholic has already put 7 up on them here in the first quarter with under a minute to go here. Motion by Nichols to the near side.
That opens the middle of the
field.
And
Bo Allen looking, and he is being chased, and Parks is going to pull him down all the way back at the 48-yard line. And he got him down, and they're going to lose about 10 yards, maybe 12, and it's going to be fourth down.
Okay, Gary, that's what I was afraid of. I thought about this game a lot. I watched a little film. If they can rush 3, those big 3 guys, if they can rush Burton, Parks, and Warner and get to him, they can drop 8 in coverage, Gary.
That's exactly right. Now it's 4th and long for the Knights, 22 seconds to go here. And Bo Allen just looking toward the sideline.
They're going to let it run out.
Yeah, they're going to try to let it run out anyway. Bo Allen back for the offense, 4th down. He may quick punt it, Coach.
He's been known to do that.
And that's what they'll do. Bo Allen will quick punt it. And it's going to be a touch by a Catholic player. Wherever he touched the ball, that's where they're going to mark it, 26-yard line. So that's where Douglas will have it right there.
3 seconds to go in the first quarter. Douglas, if Douglas can get a drive here and get another score, it's going to put Catholic in a bind.
Yeah.
But again, the big problem was the sack. We'll take a look at that sack again. Just too much push. Oh my God!
If Walker Parks gets a hold of you, I think you're going down, Coach. Yeah. I don't care if you are Bo Allen.
No.
It doesn't matter who you are. He's just that big and that strong and that fast.
Yeah, I saw a Godzilla movie the other night on the Halloween thing, and that's what it looked like to me.
Yeah.
Man, I'll tell you what. You're going to have to block him. You might have to double team him all night.
So what are we doing here, Coach? They move the ball back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't know.
3 seconds. Bernie Jenkins is – I'm not sure what Bernie's going to do.
Well, they're going to wind the clock. They're going to do.
Okay. Gotcha.
So Catholic is going to stay on the sideline, so they're going to wind the clock.
Right. We got a good crowd in here tonight. Douglas brought a lot of people along the way, and of course Lexington Catholic brought a lot of people. Their only losses this year, talking about Lexington Catholic, only losses this year. Boyle County, okay, they're really good. Covcath, really good. And LCA, really good. Yeah. That's the 3 losses for Catholic this year.
3 excellent teams.
3 teams that have shot at state titles in their classes.
So I guess they're going to run a play here. Catholic came back on the field.
Well, he quick punted the ball, and I'm not sure what Bo Allen's going to do here, but they're going to put those 3 seconds on the clock. Everybody's a little bit perplexed. Bernie Jenkins is talking to the sideline.
Somebody might have called a timeout before the punt, before he punted the ball.
Who would call a timeout with 3 seconds left? Not me.
Only if you didn't have the right number of people on the field.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a good mistake there.
So this is the Mingua Beef Jerky high school football game of the week. Tomorrow morning we'll have middle school semifinal action between, boy, that'll be a good game, between Corbin and Lexington Catholic.
Absolutely.
I hear the Pedrosia kid at Catholic is the real deal.
It'll be interesting. Catching football, they must be throwing it a lot.
Yeah, must be winging it around, so be ready for that tomorrow morning, Coach, at 10 over at Bryan Station. And then that night, catch the state soccer championships with the King of Stream.
Yeah, he stays busy. I heard he had the King of Stream had a little problem with the soccer, with the wind blowing the other day.
Oh, was it? Yeah, it was windy. It was like 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts, Coach. You'd have problems with that, too.
Yeah, but he lost one of those canopies he puts up. Yeah, 2 years in a row, he lost the canopy.
So here's the 4th down again. And snap back to Bo Allen. And his kick over the far side, and it goes out at the 27-yard line. And that'll do it for the first quarter. First quarter will come to a close. Douglas will have the ball when we come back, and they lead. It's Frederick Douglass 14, Lexington Catholic 7 here at the Joseph K. Ford Stadium. It's senior night here at Lexington Catholic. We'll be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week.
Some things never change. Like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep rest from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break. And the savory snack to go along with it. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingua moment.
I'm on a fixed income. Credit cards help me balance the money that's coming in and what I need to live on. I've thought about bankruptcy, but how am I supposed to pay for it?
Sometimes the people that need help the most are the very people who can least afford it.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. In Lexington and now in London.
Welcome back here as Frederick Douglass has the ball at the 27-yard line. Neal is back there with McClurg, and McClurg fires out to the left. It's caught out there to the 30 and 35-yard line, and the catch was made, and it's made out there by Robinson.
Robinson had a little catch up. That's their first pass tonight. They've had 77 yards rushing and only about, I guess you can call that one pass. That little flare pass went 50 yards, so yeah.
Isaiah Allen is out to the near side with Robinson. Wideouts to the top, and McClurg gives to Neal, and he dances up close to the first down, carrying people, and he's got the first down up to the 37-yard line.
And big offensive line just pushing, and Neal's got a great drive with his legs. Nice job of running.
That's a good job there by Darius Neal, the junior running back.
McClurg has 2 for 2 passing now for 59 yards. That's pretty good.
What about Bo Allen?
Bo is 5 for 7 right now with 58 yards.
And a touchdown pass. McClurg tucks it, and he's up to the 40. Hit and driven back by Philip Arumba. He tried to rip the ball out of there, but he was successful. 10:50 to go in this first half, 14-7. Frederick Douglass on top of Lexington Catholic.
Arumba is the leader, man. He is a leader. He is fired up. He's really doing a number. Love the way he plays football, Gary.
He is a outstanding player. Mufata's made a bit of a difference in there since he came in the Cov-Cath game a few weeks back. So it's second down at about 8. And it's going to dead ball, and that's a false start against the Broncos. And I didn't even see the flag, Coach.
Well, you know, if it was a false start, they should have blown the whistle before the tackle, before it happened. Maybe we just didn't hear it.
How many players have gotten hurt on plays like that?
Yeah, I know.
14-7 is your score. Gary Ball with Mike Meehan and William Warfield to King of Stream here on PrepSpin. Playoffs start next Friday night. Check the Herald leader for the game will carry here. Here's McClurg, airs it out downfield, and it's going to be nearly intercepted. I tell you what, Woodall was back there in the secondary, and he waiting for the ball to come down. He almost picked that one off.
I think he actually knocked it down on purpose. It looked to me like he didn't try to pick it off. It looked to me like he jumped up and just knocked it down.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. 2nd and 15 now for Douglas. They lead 14-7 with 10. We got at halftime. We got our UFOs coming up with Coach Mike Meehan, and Coach, we always have some good UFOs.
We have a couple good ones this time.
2nd down and 15 at the 33. And McClurg fakes it, tucks it. He's over to the 35 and still running up to the 40, 42-yard line. That's a nice run there by Josh McClurg. He picked up about 10 yards on that one.
Yeah, they got away from their strength until this play right here. I don't know, they're throwing the ball. They're trying to run a couple little, look like zone reads or something. And then this time it was just quarterback keeping. That's the way they started the game.
McClurg, 4 carries, 33 yards. He picked up about 9 or 10 on that one. So 3rd down and 7. Big 3rd down here for the defense of Lexington Catholic. McClurg rolling to the right, sets up, throws, and it is intercepted at the 43-yard line on the old tip drill. Intercepted, and there to pick it off, Coach, was 23. And that is Ryan Mattingly, the outside linebacker. Yeah. Mattingly with the interception.
Nice job. McClurg tried to force it into double coverage that time. And Lexington Catholic had that play covered all the way down the field. Nice job of defense.
Take a look at that again.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, exactly. Look at this. Had double coverage on it.
Look at that.
Nice
great
contact.
camera work. Slow-moing
Nice
it. And what an interception by Mattingly.
Mattingly and again, John Martin Sims was in there again.
Catholic got the big stop they needed in this game, Coach, to maybe turn it around because, you take a look at Douglas Key, and, of course, Neal ran through him like knife through hot butter, and then they got the big interception. Twins out to the top. Nichols slots to the left, comes back, and Bo rolls to the right. He's being pressured, and he steps up, and he fires it downfield, and Corbett dives incomplete.
Nice.
Corbett dove for it at the 15-yard line.
That was a really nice effort. Really nice effort for the ball. Bo Allen can release the ball so quickly with a flick of his wrist. He can throw the ball 50 yards.
I'll tell you what, he was getting a lot of pressure there, Coach. From 26, Bryce Higgins.
Higgins was all over
him back there.
Yeah, they're forcing him out of the pocket, and he's going to have to run the ball more, I think, if they keep doing that.
Jackson Corbett goes out to the right with Bracken. You got Blake Busen is to the near side, and it's 2nd down. They've got to get down to the 46 of Douglas for a first down. 9:54 to go in the first half. 14-7. Douglas on top of Lexington Catholic. And Nichols goes in motion away from us. Bo Allen back to pass. He throws it over the middle and incomplete. He was trying to go, it looked like, to Busen. He had Nichols in as a relief valve out to the top in the flats. Not sure why he didn't go to Nichols.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time, to tell you the truth. One reason was that Romarian Warner was in there really quickly. And now they've got the guy I looked on film and I really liked, Israel Tizuya, in their defensive tackle.
So after they got the interception, it's a big 3rd down and 10 for the Knights at their own 44-yard line. Bo Allen, triple receivers to the top, Twins to the bottom. He's back to pass. Little screen to Busen. Busen to midfield, looks for a block. He turns around, and a great tackle turned in there. Nicely done. And that tackle was made by Clinkscale, the middle linebacker, the Mike linebacker, and he saved a first down. If he doesn't tackle him, Coach, that's a first down by Busen.
Absolutely, and it was a really good job on that screen pass of actually Frederick Douglas. The lineman came in and recognized it right away, the defensive line.
Bo Allen looking toward the sideline, 4th and about 3. Do you think he quick kicks it here, Coach?
Well, they're playing pass. I mean, they're rushing 3, have a 4th man probably dropping.
Bo Allen fires it over the far side, and is it caught? And yes, it's caught, and a great catch turned in by Mundy, Jack Mundy.
Take a look at that again. Mundy's got great hands, really good hands.
Mundy went down, and boy, look at this replay by the King of Stream. That's a great catch, Coach.
It's all fingertips.
Right off his fingertips.
Yeah, caught it with his fingers.
First down to the 45-yard line, and Catholic now with the chains moving. They're still marching here, keeping Douglas off the offense off the field. 14-7. Catholic trying to tie it up here in the first half of action. Bo Allen turns around, tells Nichols what he thinks the play is going to be, and Nichols seems to be satisfied with that. Motion to the near side by Corbett. And there's Bo Allen on the broken play. And he looked to hand the ball off, but he had to tuck it in, and he is stopped there by Warner.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to belly Nichols. The Nichols already went by. They're talking about it right now.
Yeah.
That probably was a mistake by Nichols.
I don't think Nichols knew the play.
No, I think he thought there was something. They're calling a timeout, and that's probably a real good timeout right now to get that stuff straight. Real quickly, that catch that was made out there with the fingertips, you can also compliment Bo Allen on that because he protected his receiver. There were two guys coming in to hit that receiver. He threw that down and away so that the only person that could catch it would be the receiver and not get the contact. Nice job.
So this is the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week. We thank Mingua Beef Jerky for all the work they do for PrepSpin. And William, I tell you, we wouldn't be anywhere without Mingua Beef Jerky. They're our title sponsor. I think they've re-upped. They've got 3 years, right? They're with us next year too. Yeah. So. Mingy's expanded into other states, we found out today, and also Curtis Mackley and, of course, Ron Mingy and Pam Mingy. They are great folks, and we appreciate all they do for high school sports, don't we, Coach?
From Paris, Kentucky.
Paris, Kentucky. That's where it all started. 8:11 to go, 14-7, and Gallagher has the ball at the 45-yard line, 2nd down and 10. And Frederick Douglass, who pitched 8 shutouts in 9 games this year, Gallagher's already scored 7 on them. And that's quite an accomplishment, really, when you think about it, Coach. Here comes Nichols to the near side. Bo Allen back in the pocket. He fires over the left. He's got his man, Corbett, down to the 36-yard line. He's about a yard short of the first down.
Yeah, that was a nice pass, too. Ran a little deep out pattern and put it right on the money. Nice tackle out there. Didn't let him get the extra yak.
That's one thing I've noticed about Douglas, the games we've done this year, Coach. They are true tacklers.
Yeah, they're very good fundamentally, without question. Well coached at every position. 7
minutes and 44 seconds to go in the first half. And Lexington Catholic looking for that 3rd and short. They need about a yard and a half at the 37-yard line. Bo Allen, he has Nichols with him. Corbett's out to the top. Corbett comes in motion to the near side. And Bo Allen's going to give it, and up the middle. Nichols had one. If he wasn't tripped up, he'd still be running. First down, and there to trip him up was number 52, Marcus Warner. Tripped him up, Coach.
Just reached that hand out there and
and
made the tackle.
5 receivers have caught the ball for Catholic tonight. Just 1 receiver has caught a Douglas pass.
Well, you know what? 5 receivers, and they got about 2 more that they can throw to.
Yes, sir.
It's hard to play defense against this team. All right, now we're rushing 3 again.
And now they look over. They got Corbett out to the top. Now Nichols comes over to the left side to join Busen and Bracken, triple receivers. And you got Mundy out to the top.
Empty backfield.
Empty backfield for Bo Allen at the 33. Looking left. Steps up, he's getting pressure, throws it, and it is going to be a great catch by Mundy. He just dropped it in there, Coach. He had to drop it over the receiver, and that's exactly what the quarterback, Bo Allen, did.
Flicked his wrist and threw it over the defensive back right on the sideline for completion.
What a great pass. That is a Division I pass right there, Coach.
That's a Division I pass. And Frederick Douglass, their secondary's going, how the heck are we supposed to defend against that?
Well, you can't, Coach. You can't defend that. I mean, that's just too good.
Yeah, the only thing you can do is...
And that's what Bo Allen had to do tonight. He had to have a great game before Gallagher would have any kind of shot against his Douglas football team, and he's having a great game.
Well, they got to get to him.
Yeah, they do.
That's it.
The pressure, 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Triple receivers to the bottom, twins out to the top for Bo Allen. He is back in the pocket, looks, throws it left, and it is going to be Bracken, and incomplete in the end zone. That was pretty good coverage there in the secondary. I believe that was, that's that young man we talked about earlier, and that is 26. That's Higgins, right?
Bryce Higgins. Yeah.
That's a good tip.
Yeah, Bryce Higgins did a good job on that one.
Nice coverage. Again, I'm looking for, there are other things that Lexington Catholic does that they haven't really tried tonight, like the screen passes on the outside and then the shallow cross patterns where they bring people underneath all the way across the field.
They give it inside. Nichols hit and dropped at the 20-yard line, and that's a pickup of maybe a yard or so. And that's
Joyner and Commodore both in there.
Yeah, Joyner. So that'd be third down at about 9 at the 20-yard line. Yeah, that time Nichols had no shot. As soon as he hit that hole, he was hit by 2 or 3 defenders.
Closed down on him.
Yeah, it did. 5 minutes and 32 seconds to go in the first half, and Lexington Catholic trying to tie this game up here.
If Catholic's going to go deep in the playoffs, they need to develop this running game. They really do.
Triple receivers to the near, twins to the top for Bo Allen. Low snap. He's back in the pocket. He steps up. He rolls to the right, and he is going to tuck it, and he is going to get down close to the first down. Depends on the mark. Very close down.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be short.
Yeah, just short. Just short of that first down.
We'll see. You have to make that mark.
That was a good decision, though, Coach.
Oh, really
I like the decision.
Absolutely good decision. Very, very a good run, too. Really.
He ran into Bo Allen's, not his dad, not Bill Allen.
His uncle, wasn't
his uncle or something. Yeah. And he said that his parents watch every week that we do a game on PrepSpin. We want to shout out to them.
Maybe it was his grandfather.
Yeah, maybe it was a grandfather.
It was a grandfather. Yeah.
So
big man.
And they say about 1.5 yards. Motion, Corbett comes to the near side. Bo Allen fakes it. He's hit and knocked forward, and he's still going. It depends, and they stack him up at the 15, and they'll stop the first down opportunity.
Yeah, that was a really good job. Again, one of the better players that I've watched in there for Frederick Douglass on defense is Lamarcus Thompson. Only 5'9", 200, which is...
He's really good.
Yeah, he's really good.
So Douglass will take over. And that's just a situation where if you're Catholic, you just you blew an opportunity. You got the interception, Coach, and you just blew it. And you moved the ball well. You moved it all the way down to the 20-yard line of Douglass, and you didn't even get a field goal out of it.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Actually, it was a field goal.
Because they got a good kicker.
Yeah, they've got an excellent kick.
So Douglass takes over. It's 14-7. They're on top of Lexington Catholic. And in the backfield, Devin Neal is in the backfield with Josh McClure. They give to Neal around the right side. He cuts it back. He's hit, and Mufata and tripped up and finally tackled there. Good play there, and that was made by Jackson Smith, the defensive end, 6'2", 185 senior.
Right, he did a really good job of coming in there and making that tackle. Jackson Smith has a tough job against tackling Neal and these guys that are so quick.
3 minutes and 55 seconds to go. First half action. At halftime, we've got our UFOs, Unheralded Football Overachievers. McClure fakes it, tucks it around the left side. He's up to the 30, close to the 30. Stutter steps and finally tackled right there at the 31st down for the Broncos. And John Martin Sims made the tackle. That's a good tackle there by John Martin Sims.
He's a very sure tackler. We've watched him for a couple years.
He was involved in that volleyball play last year.
Yeah,
he made the Sports Center top 10. How many of those we had now, Williams? 33 Sports Center top 10s right here from the King of String.
All right, holding again.
Yeah, holding. Pulls them back 10 more yards, so take them back. They will. They take Douglass back.
That's been their best play, though, Gary, is the quarterback keep on the outside.
Yep.
It's been a really good play for them.
Just 3 minutes and 39 seconds of football here in the first half. And Douglass now with that penalty, they'll be moved back, and we're going to move them all the way back to the – where's the ball at, Coach? Inside the – about the –
They haven't put it down yet.
Yeah, they haven't put the ball down. I'm waiting for them to do that. At about the 10-yard line, I believe it is, 9?
No, it's maybe 9, yes.
McClure fakes, passes over the far side. He's got his man. He's got the catch. He's breaking tackles to the 30, to the 40, and cuts it back inside. And that's Dane Key to the 40-yard line and tackled right there. What a run by Dane Key. I tell you, this young man is dangerous when he catches the football.
That was pretty amazing to me. At the very end of that, there's the flag.
There comes the late flag.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a flag against Douglass.
Another flag. We see
another
one.
Flag comes against the bench.
Yeah, this is not pretty right now. Yeah. Actually, it was amazing that at the end of that run, there were like 20 people down there. 20 players.
So it's going to be unsportsmanlike against Douglass.
Good, just nice tackle. I mean, they're all in on it.
We're talking to Bernie Jenkins. They'll unravel it over there. Coach, what are your thoughts on the World Series, or do you care?
No, I watched that final game.
I thought Houston would win, and I really did. I was for Houston.
Well, they were heavily favored, but, sometimes fate is fate.
I don't know why they didn't throw that closer in there. That guy that, well, not a closer, but that great pitcher Cole didn't even pitch. So
still looking for the penalty, Gary.
Yep.
It's just a huge pile.
It's going to be against Douglas. Yeah, they're going to mark it off against the Broncos.
Yeah. So that's a penalty.
3:18 to go.
I don't know.
At midfield, and the Broncos on the catch by Dane Key. Man, that kid, the yak after yards after the catch is unreal.
Well, it looked like Catholic wasn't prepared right there.
Fake to kneel.
Yeah.
Nearly picked off by Arumba. Man, that would have been a pick six.
Arumba would have been gone on that one.
Take a look at that again if we can, Coach.
That's not their strength.
See how close they were to picking that one off.
Throwing the ball is not their strength, Gary.
I don't guess we don't have a replay on that one. 2nd and 10 for the Broncos. 3:04 to go. First half action. Twins to the near side, and they give to Neal, and he's to the 40. Cuts back at the 35 and tripped up.
Whoa.
And tripped up there by John Martin Sims.
Sims made a saving tackle there, too. They're driving the football. Their strength is not throwing the football. Their strength is running it with Neal and quarterback keep. Amazing how successful they've been with that.
They have Devin Neal in the backfield. Isaiah Allen splits out to the bottom. And here's a keep by McClurg. He's to the 30, 25, down to the 20, and run out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. Josh McClurg.
Well, he's the most impressive player on the field tonight. A tremendous job of running the football.
First down, Broncos.
Yeah, he faked the pitch, like you said, Gary, and he just kept it. The player on the edge out there decided to take the fake, and that allowed that room in between. Good job sealing by the tackle.
So Devin Neal at the 22 first down, and Neal gets it inside down to the 15, and he's tackled right there. And who came up there to get him, Coach?
Tackled by Felipe Arumba.
Arumba made the stop.
I was watching Dalton Quigley, number 77, offensive tackle, pulled and led through, and the running back ran inside.
There's a quick toss to Neal around the left side. He gets down to the 10 and then run out right there inside the 10-yard line. 2:04 to play here in the first half, and of course Douglas wants to add to that 14-7 lead, no doubt about it, with 2:04 to go in the first half.
Yeah, they got away with the interception by Catholic. They took it down and didn't get any points out of it, and Douglas is taking advantage of that and gearing it all the way down the field.
Allen and Robinson split out to the near side, and the quarterback is going to give it to Neal, and he is to the 5. Neal gets down close to the goal line, and does he get in? And I believe the line is going to shove him in. Touchdown. Neal, as he's pushed in by his whole offensive line.
Well, they're so big. I mean, come on. There's so much weight there pushing, and Lexington Catholic is overmatched as far as size goes, and so they just couldn't stop it, couldn't stop the push. They have to bring Neal down right now. Take those legs out from under him and take him down.
Minute 54 to go.
Vaughn, yeah.
Yep. So the swinging gate, they have Key and Ligeb, and then they'll swing it back. I don't know why don't you just set up and kick it, Coach? That never works.
Well, sometimes they can, if somebody forgets to cover somebody, they can throw it and whatever if they need it.
So Dane Key will hold, and Ligeb will kick the extra point. Placement down, kick is up, and Catholic got in there, but he got it through. So a minute 54 to go in the first half, and it's the Frederick Douglass Broncos 21 and the Lexington Catholic Knights 7 here at Joseph K. Ford Stadium on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.
I work really hard, but I'm struggling to pay my bills on time. I've gotten pretty far behind, and I don't know what to do.
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. In Lexington and now in London.
Yeah, Clark has been sensational, and he's been a big reason why the Douglas Broncos lead 21-7 here. This has really been a better ball game than that score, 21-7. It looks a little lopsided, but it's been a good ball game.
Well, you know, we've seen a couple mistakes that made a difference, a couple penalties, and then the interception just wasn't acted on.
So Gibbs kick down the middle of the field. It'll be Bracken at the 15. He's up to the 20. He's up to the 30, 35, 40, and nice return by Bracken. He takes it up to the 40. He nearly broke that one, Coach.
Dylan Bracken on the return. Nice return. Good job. Really nice.
Good return. And can Catholic do something? They've got 1:47. Of course, you got the best quarterback in the state going to Kentucky, Bo Allen.
Yeah, but you've got a defense now that knows they're going to try to throw the ball.
Or not.
Well, you got 3 big guys rushing, and you can drop 8 and cover 4 or 5 receivers.
I'll tell you that 3-man front of Parks, Burton, and Warner is just formidable, isn't it?
Yeah, it's formidable, all right. And then they bring that other big giant guy in there.
I tell you what, the defensive job they're doing on this Blake Busen so far has been spectacular, Coach.
Yeah,
they have shut him down. 1st and 10 for Bo Allen at the 42-yard line. Allen back, looking to the right, steps up, throws it deep downfield, and it is tipped around and incomplete. Yeah, he thought he got it over there, but I don't think he got it in bounds.
He was out of bounds.
Yeah. So 2nd down and 10. I tell you, that was a dun-dun. That was Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey time, wasn't it?
Yeah, we're looking at the ball hits.
That's Bybee back there defending.
Yeah, one of his foot's out of bounds. His left foot's out of bounds.
Yeah,
that was a good call by the official.
Really good call.
His right foot is in, but his left foot's out of bounds.
Well, you got 2nd and 10. If you're Lexington Catholic, you're saying, man, we don't want to give the ball back to Douglas.
No, not with a minute.
It's 2nd and 10 with 1:40, and that clock is stopped. So Bo Allen, he sends Nichols in motion to the near side and flares it out there to him. Nichols with the catch and the block. He's at midfield, down to the 40. That's a great play. It's knocked out of bounds at the 38-yard line. That's what I'm talking about, Coach. That's a pickup of 20. They could be doing that all night.
Yeah, Devin Neal made a tackle, knocked him out of bounds, but not after a 20-yard gain.
Yeah,
that's what they have to do. They're not going to be able to complete too many passes.
Remember, if Ryan Nichols catches that pass against Covenant Catholic, they win that game.
Yeah.
He was wide open.
He's a weapon. There's no question about it.
So out to the far side, triple receivers, and coming in there, Eldridge. Darren Eldridge is in there now.
Yeah. Give Nichols a break.
Busen is to the bottom, and there is a little screen over to Busen. He's got the catch at the 30. He is down to the 25 and tackled right there at the 25. So Catholic on the march here with 1:23. And, Coach, they got a couple timeouts left.
They got a couple timeouts left. That ball's out of bounds. Stop the clock. No, they're running the clock, so he must not have got out of bounds.
I don't understand that. I don't know why he didn't just run out of bounds.
Yeah, really.
You got to play the clock into that factor. Bo Allen now with a long count.
One-on-one on the outside on the receiver, but that safety is so fast.
That's the first time tonight they've been able to get Busen open on the screen over the middle. So here's Bo Allen back, and he fires it down the middle. Bracken being held a little bit there, and no call. The defender was grabbing his jersey a little bit, but they said not enough contact to warrant a foul.
Yeah, and it was kind of overthrown a little bit too.
Yeah, that's true.
That's okay. That stopped the clock and gives them an opportunity here with a 2nd down to do something with it.
Jackson Corbett splits out to the top over there along with Monday. And also Nichols. To the bottom is Goldman.
It's a bunch of good receivers.
And Busen, the sophomore. So 2nd and 10. Football at the 26-yard line, 50 seconds. Catholic back, rolling to the right. Quarterback, and he is going to get Busen. Busen to 15 to 10, tripped up. tripped up as he gets down close to the 10-yard line. I tell you, Busen wasn't tripped up, Coach. He might have ran that one in.
Yeah, I was hoping. I thought he was running to try to get out of bounds. He turned up through a little bit.
And we're going to have, before Bo Allen, we got a timeout called. And Douglas going to get a timeout.
Yeah.
So 36 seconds to go here. I tell you, this would be huge if Catholic could get another touchdown here, cut this thing to one score, Coach, right before halftime. Be huge.
Yeah, and again, they're going to have to be careful because they don't want to turn the ball over here. They have several plays that they like to run down here. One of them is a screen pass on the outside. They like that. They also like to use Bo Allen running the football down here. Remember, we saw that a couple of times when they're inside the red zone, taking the ball and letting him carry it himself.
36 seconds here, so both teams have 2 timeouts left. So Catholic does have 2 timeouts at their disposal. And you would think here, Coach, the ball at the 10 on that run by Busen, that they would probably go into the end zone here a couple times.
They can go, yeah, they can. I'm still thinking that they're going to let the quarterback maybe carry the ball here because they're going to be all over those receivers and over Nichols.
So quarterback is Bo Allen, and we got a flag down. I believe it's going to be Douglas pointing toward Catholic.
Yeah,
it's going to be against Catholic.
Somebody moved. Somebody moved.
Well, that gives them a little bit more room to operate, if anything else. That takes it back to the 15, gives them more room for the end zone.
Yeah, I want to be on the 10. I don't want to be on the 10.
Okay. So Bo Allen, motion by Nichols, looks out that way to the left. Bo Allen looks out there. He's going to step up, and they better call a timeout because clock is running, and they do get a quick timeout, Coach, for 30 seconds.
Again, that pressure, there's too much pressure. When you have that many, just 3 to 4 people putting pressure on the quarterback, you're going to cover those receivers. Bo has got the quickest release of any quarterback high school quarterback I've ever seen.
Yeah, but even he can't get off when you got Walker Parks, you got Jagger Burton, and you got Marcus Warner coming at you, Coach. That's about, let's total that up. 540, that's about 800 some pounds coming at you.
Yeah, that's exactly. And then they put 96 in there, and he's 6 foot 270 pounds. I wish I could pronounce his name.
I believe.
He deserves to have names that's right now. I apologize.
Douglas has a good crowd here tonight along the way. Lexington Catholic has a good crowd. They're 6-3, but we already talked about their 3 losses. The Boyle County, Lexington Christian, and Covington Catholic by 1 point. 1 point to each to LCA and Covington Catholic. Boyle County.
How good is Boyle?
Oh, my goodness. They're at another level, Coach.
Talk about their defense. Oh, my goodness.
Another level.
Super. Reese Smith. They got some of the best players in the state.
Reed Lanter, the quarterback, and Reese Smith's got a younger brother that's a Division I player too on the team.
And they got a kicker.
Yeah, we know that. You saw him as an 8th grader. By the way, we'll have the middle school game tomorrow at 10 o'clock right here on PrepSpin with Lex Cath and Corbin. Motion to your side. Bo Allen looks out that way. He rolls, he steps, he throws, and it is caught. And out of bounds inside the 10.
About the 9, yeah. 24 seconds, plenty of time. Plenty of time.
A catch was made over there by Monday.
That was that little shallow pattern that they like to run. Against a mediocre team, you can run that turn upfield and score.
Oh, yeah.
Against a team that's fast as Frederick Douglas, it's tough to break that tackle.
10-yard line, 3rd down.
But again, the pressure's on Douglas because there's not one receiver you have to be careful of. There's like 5.
Jackson Corbett is split out to the left, and he's out there with Bracken and Monday. And a lone receiver, Busen's out to the top. 3rd down. And back to pass is Allen, and he throws it, and Monday is in the back of the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It looked like number 5 might have.
There was a lot of pressure on Bo's way. He had to get rid of that in a hurry, Coach.
Yeah. Field goal time, Gary.
To try to make it 21-10.
My friend Donnie Young is texting me, and Donnie was he coached me at Dunbar, coached defensive backs. He said, "Man, I'm glad I'm not coaching defensive backs tonight."
Here is the Jared Mullins field goal, right hash at the 17, 27-yarder. And the kick is up, and it is good. So 21-10. Just think if they kicked that field goal earlier in this half, it would be 21-13. 17 seconds on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.
Numbers. Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 496 Kentucky schools.
Over 282,000 students benefit from Whitaker Bank's Kentucky education initiatives.
Whitaker Bank has contributed almost $441,000 to education programs for the advancement of Kentucky's youth.
We share your passion, Kentucky.
Love the bank that loves you back.
Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
We're back here at Lexington Catholic. I apologize for my throat. I've had some of that crud that's going around, Coach.
You brought that back from Italy, man.
I think so. Here's the kick, low kick, taken at the 25 by Key. So he's out to the 35, and he tackled right there at the 35. And
he looks like he's a good-sized kid.
Yeah, the hustling over to number 12, Matthew Russo, made the tackle. So 11 seconds, and Douglas will take the lead in the locker room. It depends. It'll probably be an 11-point lead, but we'll see here. Douglas may try to air it out here.
Well, they may, or they may just put the knee down and take the lead into the locker room.
I don't think so. Josh McClurg, I don't think he knows what taking a knee is, Coach.
I don't think anybody on that team knows. But
so PrepSpin.com. All the Toshiba folks watching in California, Minnesota, and Chicago. Yeah, he will take a knee. You're right, Coach. Yeah. So McClurg takes a knee down to 7 seconds, and I'll take us to the locker rooms with Lexington Catholic and Frederick Douglass. 21-10. Douglas on top of Catholic. Remember, Catholic, did they receive the ball in the second half, Coach? I think Douglas they won the toss, took the ball, so Catholic will receive, and they could try to cut into this lead. We'll come back at halftime, and Coach Mike Meehan will have his UFOs, Unheralded Football Overachievers, and all the halftime stats here on the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week.
What's your starting five? How about this one? Mild, hot, Cajun, barbecue, and teriyaki. It's the flavors of Mingua Beef Jerky, each one handmade from Ronnie Mingua's all-natural recipe using top-quality beef. That's what makes Mingua Beef Jerky stand out. Take it from me, Tom Leach. Pick up a package today, and if you don't see it, ask for it. And check them out online at minguabeefjerky.com. That's M-I-N-G-U-A beefjerky.com. And go there today to see their newest product, Mingua Beef Jerky Meat Sticks in mild, hot, or honey barbecue.
I work really hard, but I'm struggling to pay my bills on time. I've gotten pretty far behind and I don't know what to do.
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
Bankruptcy could be your best solution. We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. In Lexington and now in London.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin. Folks, this is Gary Ball, and you hear my catchphrase, soup and a sandwich. When I want the best potato soup and prime rib sandwich, I head over to Rafferty's Restaurants after my games. Check out Rafferty's 9 great locations throughout Kentucky, and all you teens, you can eat at Rafferty's before those big ball games. The open prime rib sandwich is what legends are made of. Ask Joe B. Hall, the legend himself, it's his favorite. Rafferty's a big supporter of high school sports throughout Kentucky. Rafferty's, where the special is you.
Was during the 2018 season, scoring a touchdown in his first game that year. Tyler's also a member of the service club, Beta Club, intramural basketball. In his spare time, Tyler loves to play pickup basketball, hang out with friends, and attend UK football games. Tyler plans to attend the University of Kentucky next fall and is interested in studying sports medicine. Tyler Busen. Number 58, Nick Carey. Nick is escorted tonight by his mother, Tracy Nolly, father Bill Carey, stepmother Robin Maples, and grandparents Margaret and Bill Furlong. Nick has played on the defensive line for Lexington Catholic for the past 4 years. Nick says his most memorable experience was during the 2018 season in the first round of playoffs against Pike Central when he recovered the ball and brought it back to the 1-yard line. When Nick is not playing football, he's a student aide, a member of service club, and a member of the lacrosse team. He also enjoys spending time with family and friends. Nick's plans next fall are to attend Northern Arizona University and double major in political science and business management. Nick Carey. Number 72, Graham Castle. Graham is escorted tonight by his parents, Kim and Jeff Castle, brothers Brad and Josh, brother and sister-in-law Josh and Clary, Uncle Tom, nephews Grayson and Tate. Graham is a 4-year member of the Lexington Catholic football team and has played offensive guard, tackle, and defensive nose guard. Graham says his most memorable experience for Catholic was getting his first varsity chain for the Covington Catholic game and getting his first varsity tackle that night as well. Additionally, Graham is a member of the Lexington Catholic Band, a member of the Service Club, Beta Club, and Tetris Club, as well as a member of a professional intramural basketball team, or so he says. Graham also enjoys working out and hanging out with friends, his family, and his dogs. Next fall, he plans to attend Eastern Kentucky University and major in pre-vet. Graham Castle. Number 74, Zach DeGraff. Zach is escorted tonight by his parents, Mary and Julie DeGraff, and his siblings, Max and Mathis. Zach is a 4-year team member of the Lexington Catholic football team, plays offensive and defensive line. Zach's favorite football moment was when he got his first varsity start last season. He's also a member of the Exemplar Scholars Program, serves as a student ambassador, and a member of student government. In his spare time, Zach enjoys spending time with friends, watching Netflix, rock climbing, and being outdoors. Zach's college choices include Yale, Dartmouth, and Notre Dame, where he plans to major in biology with a concentration in genetics. Zach DeGraff. Number 10, Ethan Frazier. Ethan is escorted tonight by his parents, James and Nicole Frazier, brother Jeff, and grandparents Daryl and Mary Wagaspaw. Ethan is a 4-year member of the Lexington Catholic football team and has played defensive back and wide receiver. Ethan's most memorable experience was during the senior burn his freshman year. When Ethan is not playing football, he's a member of Big Club, Beat Crew and Service Club. He enjoys hanging out with friends and family and watching UK games. Next fall, Ethan plans to attend the University of Kentucky. Ethan Frazier. Ryan Gallagher. Ryan is escorted tonight by his parents, Kristen and Chris Gallagher, his grandparents, Jack and Debbie Gallagher, and Mary Lou Sauerborn, aunts Kathy and Shannon, uncles Mark and NSN cousins, John Austin, Lily, Heather, and Sam. Ryan has been a part of the Lexington Catholic football team for 8 years and has played both linebacker and receiver. Ryan says he loves playing with the best team in the state of Kentucky, with the best players, and growing old with Coach Rumpke. He's also a member of the service club, student government, and the track team. When he's not playing football, Ryan enjoys hiking, indoor soccer, and hanging out with family and friends. Ryan plans to attend Eastern Kentucky University and major in aviation. Ryan Gallagher. Number 8, Sean Gallagher. Sean is escorted this evening by his parents, Kristen and Chris Gallagher, grandparents Jack and Debbie, Mary Lou Sauerborn, aunts Kathy and Shannon, and basically everybody I just said for Ryan. Sean has played running back and receiver during his 8 years at Lexington Catholic football. Sean's favorite football moment was getting a pick 6 in the Bryan Station game. He is also involved in Lexington Catholic student government, a member of the track team, and excels at sleeping while in class. Sean enjoys hanging out with friends and going to dads with Tyler, Matthew, and all the boys. Sean's college choices include the University of Louisville and Eastern Kentucky University, where he'll major in sleep studies. Sean Gallagher. Number 37, Peyton Henry. Peyton is escorted tonight by his mother, Michelle Going Henry, his father, Bo Henry, stepmother, Laura, brothers Ben and Andrew, and his sister, Addison. He's a 2-year member of the Lexington Catholic football team and plays road. Peyton says his most memorable moment happened during his freshman year when Coach Brigham had to hold Austin Lauterbach from running on the field after ACL surgery. Peyton is also a member of the Lexington Catholic baseball team, and his fall plans are to continue his athletic career at John A. Logan on a baseball scholarship. Ladies and gentlemen, Peyton Henry. Johnny Herzog. Johnny is escorted by his father, John Herzog, mother, Jennifer Herzog, and sister, Jordan. In his 4 years on the team, he's played quarterback. Johnny says the most memorable part of his time with the team was during the senior burn when Owsley said it took 2 games at a time because he wanted to be different. Johnny has also been a member of the Lexington Catholic basketball team, Diversity Club, and Service Club. In his spare time, he enjoys hanging out with friends. This fall, Johnny plans to attend the University of Kentucky. Johnny Herzog. Number 52, Adam Hickey. Adam is escorted tonight by his parents, Sonia and Tim Hickey, and his brothers, John and Andy. Adam has played both offensive lineman and defensive end during his 4 years on the team. Adam will always remember dancing in the locker room with his teammates. He's a member of the service club, and in his spare time enjoys hanging out with friends and balls. Adam plans to attend the University of Kentucky next fall. Adam Hickey. Number 51, Felipe Arumba. Felipe is escorted tonight by his mother Jacqueline and brothers Renato and Benjamin. He's a 4-year member of the Lexington Catholic football team and has played linebacker, running back, and guard. friends. In his spare time, Felipe enjoys playing basketball, listening to music, and hanging out with all his friends. Next fall, Felipe will attend the University of Kentucky or possibly the University of South Carolina. Felipe Arumba. Number 47, Yaxong Lee. Yaxong is escorted this evening by his host parent, Sherry Basilio. Coach Kelly. This is the first year on the team and he plays nose guard. Yaxong's most memorable part of being on the team is being at practice with his teammates, playing hard to win the games, and trying to get bigger, stronger, and faster together. He also plays intramural basketball, is a member of the service club, beta club, and ping pong club. In his spare time, Yaxong enjoys playing basketball, working out, and stock speculation. He is undecided for his college choice. Ladies and gentlemen, Yaxong Lee. Number 23, Ryan Madigan. Ryan is escorted tonight by his parents, Tom and Lisa Madigan, his siblings Trey, Tyler, Paige, and Molly, and grandmother Virginia. He's played linebacker during his 3 years on the Lexington Catholic football team. His most memorable game was beating Boyle County during his freshman year. In his spare time, Brian enjoys sleeping and watching Netflix. Next fall, he plans to study biology at the University of Kentucky. Ryan Madigan. Jared Mullins, number 13. Jared is escorted this evening by his parents, Danielle and Kevin Mullins, and his brother Caden. He plays wide receiver and kicker, and this is his first year on the Lexington Catholic football team. Jared says he will always remember his first game with Lexington Catholic. He's also a member of the service club and enjoys hanging out with friends and family. In the fall, Jared plans to attend the University of Kentucky. Jared Mullins. Number 25, Ryan Nichols. Ryan is escorted tonight by his mother, Susan Nichols, and his father, George Nichols. Ryan has played both running back and linebacker during his 3 years on the team. He says that his favorite moment would have to be Coach Smith's pregame speech during his sophomore season when they played Boyle County. Coach Smith knows what to say to get the team ready for a big game, and that definitely got everybody fired up for a game like that. In his spare time, Ryan plays professional intramural basketball and hangs out with friends. Although Ryan is not set on his college choice, he plans to study business or athletic training. Ryan Nichols, everyone. Number 12, Matthew Russo. Matthew was escorted this evening by parents Mario and Vicky Russo and grandmothers Laverne Russo and Yvonne Carpenter. Matthew was a 4-year member of the Lexington Catholic football team, and he's played defensive back and wide receiver. Matthew's favorite memory is playing at Highlands during his sophomore year. He's a member of the Beta Club and plays intramural basketball. In his spare time, Matthew enjoys UK football games, playing pickup basketball, and playing video games. Next fall, Matthew plans to attend the University of Kentucky. Matthew Russo. And finally, number 7, Jackson Smith. Jackson is escorted this evening by his parents, Brian and Lisa Smith, his sister Cassidy, and his grandparents, Watt and Tony Good, Gene Smith, and Tom Sweeney. In Jack's 4 years as a member of the team, he's played outside linebacker and defensive end. Jackson says he'll always remember the 6-month-old Hoagie and that one rag in the senior burn sophomore year. Jackson is also a member of the Lexington Catholic basketball team, the SGA executive treasurer, and a member of the Dance Blue Committee. In his spare time, Jackson enjoys drinking ice-cold kiwi strawberry propels. Now, who doesn't? His college choices include Miami of Ohio, Vanderbilt, Butler, Dayton, and the University of Kentucky. Jackson plans on becoming arthroplasty and musculoskeletal trauma orthopedic surgeon. Jackson Smith. Folks, let's have one more big round of applause for your class of 2020 football senior, Lexington Catholic Knights.
All right, that was senior night presentation, and really nice job honoring the seniors, their parents, grandparents in some cases, little brothers and sisters. Really nice job for Lexington Catholic, and now they go in and I also like the fact, Gary, that they allow the entire team to come out and watch the honoring of their seniors. It would be a lot, maybe to their benefit, to keep the team in and work on people that need work and so on. But I think that's a really nice thing to do, is to have everybody out there.
Well, they just want them to see how what an honor it is to be a senior at Lexington Catholic.
Absolutely. Okay, we're going to go to our usual halftime presentation, and that is what we call our UFOs, unheralded football overachievers. We've done this for years, and what we do is we contact the head coach from each team a week before, and we ask them to give us the name and some information on somebody or some people in their program that do a lot for the program but get little credit for what they do. That's why they're called the unheralded football overachievers. We'll start with Lexington Catholic. Coach Smith immediately said that he felt like he wanted to honor the entire middle school coaching staff. He says that they're a fine group of young men led by head coach Shane Gentry. They actually, the team played in the semifinals, I think, Saturday morning, or will play Saturday
tomorrow morning. I think we got that game against Corbin, Coach.
Yeah, they play against Corbin tomorrow morning, and we're going to cover that. Gary and I were going to, and the King of Stream here.
Yeah, so Corbin, bring us a roster.
Yeah.
Bring us a roster, Corbin.
Yeah, if anybody out there that is associated with Corbin, friends, whatever, ask them to bring us a roster so we can announce the names of those players and so on. That helps an awful lot.
We've got a Catholic roster.
Yeah. We'd like a Corbin roster if possible. All right. Then that is the UFO, is the head coach, Shane Gentry, of the middle school team and the whole middle school staff. Now, we'll go to Douglas. Douglas, their UFO, their unheralded football overachiever, is Brent Stout. Coach Landis said that Brent is the Broncos' biggest football fan. He's one of the most supportive teachers in the building. He comes to every game and helps on the sideline, he thinks, spotting the ball. He truly loves football.
That's great.
He always holds the players, and he's one of those guys that really gets associated with the football team. He holds the players accountable and to a high standard. The coaching staff appreciates Mr. Stout and considers him one of their greatest fans. Congratulations to Coach Shane Gentry for Lexington Catholic and the middle school football coaches, and for Douglas, Brent Stout. UFOs, unheralded football overachievers.
That's great stuff there, Coach Meehan. Looking at the halftime stats, the big stat, 21-10, Douglas leading Lexington Catholic. Rushing yards, 18 carries, 133 yards for Douglas, 15 for just 21 yards for Lexington Catholic. That goes back to what Coach is always saying, Catholic needs to establish a running game. Total offensive plays, 25 for Douglas for 248 yards, 36 for 165 for Catholic. Looking at the time of possession, it's 15 minutes, 45 seconds for Catholic. They've doubled up on Douglas, 8:15, so time of possession, that tells you that's a useless stat.
Most of the time it is.
And third down conversions, Catholic was 3 of 7. Douglas was 1 of 7. Individually, Josh McClurg, 8 carries, 56 yards for the Douglas attack. Devin Neal, 5 carries, 40 yards. Isaiah Allen, 1 carry for 23. Dane Key, 2 for 16. Looking at the passing, McClurg was 4 for 6, 115 yards, had the 1 interception in the first half. Devin Neal, 2 catches, 55 yards, and a touchdown reception. Dane Key, 1 catch for 51 yards, and Robinson, 1 for 9 yards. Ryan Nichols, 5 carries, 16 yards. Bo Allen, 10 for 24 yards. Bo Allen was 13 of 21, 144 yards and a touchdown for the Catholic offense. Jack Mundy, 4 catches, 39 yards. Blake and Jackson Corbett, Blake Busen, both 3 catches, 39 for Busen, 24 for Corbett. Goman had 14 yards. And also looking at individual tackles, John Martin Sims led Catholic with 3.5 tackles and 5 for Devin Neal. Now, Coach, we're going to something that you really like, and that's individual scoring. In the first half, with just 10:27 to go in the first half, Dane Key, a 16-yard TD run. Ryan Lygeb's kick made it 7-0 at that point. 6:04 mark, Catholic came back. Jack Goman, 21-yard pass from Bo Allen. And Jared Mullins kick, it was tied at 7-all in the first quarter. 4:05 in the first quarter, Devin Neal took in a 50-yard pass, and, man, he did the rest from Josh McClurg. Ryan Lygeb's kick made it 14-7. Minute 54 to go in the first quarter. It was Devin Neal on an 8-yard TD run. Lygeb's kick made it 21-7. After Catholic intercepted the pass, they couldn't get anything out of it. They came back. Jared Mullins kicked with 17 seconds to go in the first half, a 27-yard field goal. that's where we stand at 21-10 as Douglas makes her way out on the field here at Lexington Catholic. Catholic stretching, warming up off to our right. And, Coach, what can we expect here in the second half? We got some special viewers all over the nation tonight watching in California, in Minnesota, Chicago, and Annette, Gary McPeak's wife, is watching in Pennsylvania. And
my son Ben, his family in Oahu, Hawaii.
JT Askins put out a all-city team, and Ben Meehan's picture was in there. JT Askins put it out from like 20 years ago, and Ben Meehan was in there, and Dougie Allen's picture was in there.
Oh, nice. Where was that? Where did you see
It's
that?
in the Herald Leader.
Oh, really?
Yeah. From 20 years ago, he took pictures of it and put it out on Facebook. You don't do Facebook, so you don't get the advantage of that.
No, I don't do Facebook. I'm not up with that.
Yeah, but you're up with Twitter, and you can follow him at Coach Meehan, and, of course, at PrepSpin and at Scholastic_Ball Report. That's where you can follow us all on Twitter.
Yeah, I have some good people on Twitter, football people that constantly message me about different things going on with high school football, and I really enjoy that. I like that a lot.
Sunday on the Scholastic Ball Report, John Hines in Pulaski County, they're trailing to Tates Creek tonight. But
Hines is a good man.
He's a great coach.
Good man.
And Bourbon County, David Jones is on with 3 of his scholar athletes. 2 of them have a 4.0. One of them has a 3.4. And our features on Dylan Moore, the great running back at East Jessamine. That's our feature done by Alex Walker out of WKYT. That's Sunday at noon on the CWKYT. If you like high school sports, get your fix Sunday at noon.
Yeah, again, and I have Dish Network, and it's on channel 28, I believe it is, in Dish Network. So
that's coming up, as we said. You've got the Scholastic Ball Report Sunday at noon. It is a cold night here. Coach, I'm going to check the I know you don't want me to because it might tell you how cold it really is, but I'm going to check the temperature here. It is right now 38 degrees.
Yeah, it's 38 degrees, and you open that window because you like to have a good shot. We have an open window on my right. I have an open window on my left where the camera is, and we have the roof open, and cold air goes down. So the cold air from the roof's coming down to it. But that's all right. We got to be tough.
That's right.
Question. Good football game against 2 good football teams playing each other here. We have a tremendous passing offense by Lexington Catholic with 5 or 6 receivers. We have a great running offense with a quarterback that's running the heck out of the football tonight.
Yeah, Josh McClurg, he is really, really good. And, of course, last year they had, DeMarcus Fishback and Cameron Jones. But they had a big 6'8" quarterback last year, Douglas. Yeah. He's up at Cincinnati right now.
Up in Cincinnati. I haven't heard how he's doing, but I'm sure he'll do well.
I think he's been redshirted, Coach.
Well, that's probably
They are 17th in the country, Cincinnati.
That's awesome. Right up the road.
So here's Ligeb's kick. And back deep, that looks like Woodall. J.D. Woodall's back deep. Here's a short kick.
That's a tough one.
It'll be taken by the up man at the 20. He to the 30 and slammed out of bounds. And so over at the 20, they mark him at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, Eric Taylor got a piece of that one, knocked him out of bounds.
So let's see how controlled the offense of Lexington Catholic is here tonight. They need to establish an offense here and get back in this ballgame with a quick score, Coach.
It would help if they could get something on the board quickly, but again, we got a defense that knows, at least they know how Lexington Catholic's going to throw the football, and they just have to get to the quarterback.
Douglas came into this game with 8 out of 9 shutouts. The only team that scored on them is Tates Creek, and now Catholic has scored 10 on them. Triple receivers to the top for Bo Allen. Back in the pocket. Bo Allen steps up. He's hit as he releases it, and coming back with the catch, and then he drops it after the catch.
Yeah, just didn't hold on to it long enough. It was a nice job of coming back, but you were right. Bo Allen got hit pretty hard as he threw the football that time. Pretty good defense.
Goldman came back for the catch, and they're going to roll it incomplete.
Yeah, Bybee again with the breakup.
He's been back there a couple of times on defense.
Yes, he has. Bybee's tough. Now, Ty Bryant is in there now at that safety. Looks like the strong safety, maybe.
Bybee gives to Nichols, breaks a tackle. He is up to the 38-yard line. Hard running there by Ryan Nichols. And a little bit of extracurricular there as Ty Bryant gets up, a little shoving going on.
Yeah, Ty better be careful there. He doesn't want to get a penalty there, a little shove off that time.
Marcus Thompson there as well.
Ty came up to make the tackle. He accelerated to make that tackle. No fear. Nice job.
He is so fast, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Ty Bryant, he is only a sophomore, Coach.
Playing that safety position.
3rd down and 5 for Lexington Catholic. 11:15 to go in the third quarter. Frederick Douglass 21, Lexington Catholic 10. Gary Ball with Mike Meehan and William Warfield, the king of stream here on PrepSpin.com, leading digital network. Bo Allen, pressure coming, throws it, and it is intercepted. Intercepted by Thompson, and he has taken it all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Little tip drill, wasn't it? Let's see that again. Again, another time, a lot of pressure coming up the middle on a blitz. Yeah, ball was just tipped right out of the receiver's hands.
You hate to see that if you're a Catholic fan, because that was a well-thrown pass. It should have been caught in the first down.
Yeah, again.
Instead of it's going the other way on a pick.
Yeah, and he's under a lot of pressure when he throws that ball, too, because they're on him right now. They blitzed the linebacker that time, and he got to Mr. Allen pretty quickly.
And in the backfield is Darius Neal. He is split to the right, twins out to the bottom. And they give to Darius. He's hit, and Arumba comes in and makes a stop in the backfield. Philip Arumba.
Yeah, Arumba's playing a good game. He's very, very intense right now. You can tell by looking at him. I like that kid.
Remember, just a minute 30 into the game when Douglas scored their first score of this ball game.
Yeah.
Scored a minute 30 into the game. Made it 7-0. Now it's 10:32 to go. 2nd down. Here is Key, gets the toss to the 20, 15, 10, flags down, and he takes it in for the touchdown with our penalty markers down.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a hold or a block in the back there on about the 15, 20-yard line.
Bernie Jenkins is waiting for the clarification, and it is going to be holding against the Broncos.
Take it. That's considered actually a pass, believe it or not, because he pitched it forward instead of handing it off. He pitched it forward, so that would be a pass.
Yeah, and earlier in the game he did that, and Key, it was a call to pass. You're right.
Absolutely.
And we have 10:19 to go in this third quarter, and the Broncos will move back to the 28-yard line, where to be 2nd down and 16 from there.
I like McClurg here. I like McClurg carrying this football.
McClurg. Out it goes to Neal. He catches it and he is going to be hit and dropped. Good tackling there by the Catholic defense, and there were 3 Catholic players there, and leading the charge, Coach, who is that right there?
It looked like Jackson Smith again.
Yeah, it was, and I also saw number 5 there.
Yeah, Jackson Klein.
Jackson Klein helping out. 3rd down and long, about 16 for, boy, if ever you needed to stop, if you're the Knights, you need to stop here right now. McClurg back to pass, airs it out down the left side, and it is going to be incomplete. The closest player to that was a defensive back for Catholic, and he almost picked it off.
Yeah, that was a nice job of coverage downfield. Looked like,
Woodall.
Yeah, Woodall.
J.D. Woodall.
Yeah, looked like J.D. Woodall down the field.
He has 2 interceptions on the season. That would have been his 3rd, but you know what? If he intercepts that, it goes out to the 20, right?
Yep. He's a good defensive back, but he's a good return man too.
So 4th down, about 16 for the Broncos in the white, Catholic in the blue, and 9:37 to go in this third quarter on this cold Friday night, Coach.
Big trips over here. Wow, they got it really spread out.
Here's McClurg, and he steps up, comes back, and breaks tackles, and he throws a screen to Neal. Neal to the 25, cuts back at the 15, and he is going to take it down, and see, he's going to be, let's see where they mark him out. Going to be, I don't know, yeah, he got the first down.
Another flag.
Flag on the play, you're right, Coach.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be against Douglas too.
Devin Neal, really good job after the catch.
Yeah, we need to see that again if we can, William. We're going to look at this, Gary. You can get the call, buddy. Well, that penalty came in right after everybody was just standing there.
Yep. They mark it, and let's see where they go back. And it's going to be against 15-yarder. It's going to take it back to the 25-yard line.
That was a good run by Neal.
Yeah, he does a great job after he catches the ball.
Yeah.
He and Key.
Boop, cut back in the inside, broke a tackle there, broke another tackle.
Well, he knows what that first down is, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So, see what they call here.
I didn't see anything, unless it was a verbal thing.
The chain gang has had. They've had a bad night.
They've had a
really bad night.
That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang.
and it's been rough. It's first down, right?
Yep.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. And McClurg.
There's a pass.
Backside handoff to Allen. Allen around the left side, and he's going to be gang tackled at about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, one thing you don't want to do is jump if you can help it. He jumped up in the air. And by
bad
jumping,
things happen.
Yeah, bad things happen when you jump.
Nick Carey in on the stop. John Martin Sims in there as well.
Yeah, nice job by Sims grabbing hold him when he jumped.
2nd and 8 at the 23. 8:45 to go in this third quarter. Douglas leads Lexington Catholic 21-10 here in the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week. Thanks to Mingua Beef Jerky. They make it happen here tomorrow morning at 10. We're going to have Lexington Catholic and Corbin Middle School State Championship semifinals. McClurg tucks it, cuts it back inside, and let's see, he's to the 20-yard and run out of bounds by Woodall.
Woodall really does a nice job
Closed,
of coming up
didn't he?
that time.
Closed in a hurry.
Closed it fast. They're playing man-to-man a little bit now. Lexington Catholic probably had been all along, disguising a little bit. But, I think they feel like they can keep him from throwing the football.
He got out of bounds and stopped the clock. 8:22 to go in the third quarter.
Douglas is struggling a little bit right now running the football. They're having some problems.
It's 3rd down and long now. But all they got to do is give the ball to Devin Neal. Man.
Neal and McClurg, those two guys both can carry the football.
And both Devin and Darius are in the backfield with McClurg split to each side. A fake McClurg looks to pass. He's got an open receiver. He's down to the 10, first down, and it's caught. And the catch was made there by Devin Neal out of the backfield. Boy, he fooled him, didn't he?
He fooled him, and I don't know who made the tackle on that, but he came up, got beat, and had to come back and make the tackle. So that was a nice throw, by the way. Let's look at that again.
Are there penalties again? Are there penalties again?
It's a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Second guy out of the
penalty.
backfield. Nice job.
Takes it back. So Douglas called for too many men on the field, I believe.
John Martin Sims again made the tackle. Sims has had a great game.
Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
That's right.
Man.
This is getting a little ridiculous for Douglas.
That penalty takes it all the way back to the 28. It's 3rd and 14 now.
Yeah.
8 minutes to go in the third. McClurg back to pass. Steps up, throws it, and it's going to be incomplete. He threw a little bit short, and Dane Key tried to come back for it, but he dropped it.
Is there another penalty?
Yeah, threw a flag on a defensive lineman.
What was this now? What did they call? What did Bernie call that time? They called roughing the passer?
Yeah, after they played, the pass was an incomplete. It would have been 4th down at about 15. Instead, they get the penalty against Catholic, and it will give them a first down, I believe, Coach.
It should be, yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep, it will be inside the 15-yard line, first down. Personal foul, late hit.
Here's a call, personal foul. Bernie, come on, make the call. Personal foul. Okay, that'll be a first down. You're right.
Yep, and it was a late hit. 7:55 to go in this third quarter. 21-10, Douglas on top of Lexington Catholic. Douglas plays, I believe, Great Crossing in their first playoff game. And
Great Crossing.
Lexington Catholic's at home against Bourbon County next week.
That's right.
We'll have the playoffs next Friday night here on Just check the Herald Leader. Did you see the paper today, Coach? They had our game in there. They'll have our game in there next Friday in the Herald Leader.
First round games sometimes they're a little rough.
Yep. Neal, inside handoff,
Nice.
10. And he is going to take it down to the 5 and close to the 5, and then gang tackled right there. Mufata in there on the play, and Also helping out was John Martin Sims. He's been all over. He led them in tackles in the first half. He's leading them in tackles here in the third quarter.
But Neal will never give up. He can run, and he just keeps driving those legs. That big offensive line in front of him, and then the big offensive line gets behind him and pushes him.
It's second down at about 2 for Douglas.
Dalton Quigley, he's a monster on the offensive line.
Douglas trying to close out the regular season undefeated. McClure rolls to the left, beginning pressure, and run out of bounds. Good play there by Mufata.
Yeah, Mufata did a good job just pushing him right toward the concession stand over there,
sure
whatever
did.
it is. St. Joseph Health. They're having trouble. Look how much time, Gary. It's 7 minutes and 4 seconds. They've had the ball forever.
Yep.
They keep going forward and backward.
Penalties have really hurt them, and penalties have hurt Catholic.
Yeah. Taking their time getting this play in.
Third and about 8 at the 12-yard line. Twins to the near side. Neal in the backfield. McClurg tucks it. 10. He's going to run it in. Touchdown for Josh McClurg, and that is his 9th touchdown rushing of the season.
Okay, now we're going to look at this play again. But watch the block by Jagger Burton on the outside. He's the tackle guard on the left side with orange socks. Comes across and boom, kicks out number 3, opens the hole up, easy run.
That's when you're glad you got a Division I lineman coach.
Yeah, Mufata is not easy to block either. Jagger just kind of, you can't miss those orange shoes. He just kicked them out.
So the swinging gate, which never works. They flinch, try to get him to jump offside. So.
If they would have jumped, that would go against Douglas because you can't do that.
Exactly.
You can't simulate a movement like that.
Exactly. Good call. Here's the Ligeb kick. It's up, and it is through. 28-10. Douglas on top, 6:59 to go in the third quarter on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week. We'll be back.
Did you know, in addition to education assistance, UPS now provides housing for qualified employees through the UPS Kentucky Living Options and Opportunities Path, also known as UPS Kentucky Loop. You can work part-time in Louisville, go to school at Jefferson Community and Technical College, and receive housing for up to 2 years. Earn a degree or learn a trade. It's up to you. Loop benefits are available to those who live outside the Louisville metro area, whether you're just starting college or going back to school. It's time to get in the loop. For more information, visit upsjobs.com. That's upsjobs.com.
William. Welcome back here to Joseph K. Ford Stadium. And Bridget DeVries checking it out tonight. My lovely wife checking out the game tonight. Shout out to Bridget. 28-10, Douglas on top. Here's the kick Woodall, and he's going to take it up to about the 23-yard line.
I'm going to catch up a little bit on the stats on that drive, which is a long drive. Frederick Douglass, let's see, Josh McClure has 10 rushes, 56 yards. Devin Neal, 7 for 49 yards. You know, they're getting yardage and then going backwards, so we have to subtract that again or not add it on.
Exactly.
Put it that way.
Exactly.
Devin Neal, he also has, receiving.
28-10, Douglas on top, 6:54 to go here in the third quarter.
I'd say Neal has been the star of this game so far.
Which one?
Devin Neal.
Devin.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Last year's DeMarcus Fishback. He was a superstar. I think he had like 20-some touchdowns, didn't he?
He did. He was quick.
First down and 10 for the Knights. Let's see what they do here. Triple receivers to the bottom. Now Nichols goes in motion. And the quarterback, Bo Allen, fires out there. Nichols got the – and what a play out there. Turned in by the secondary. And, man, what a play there by
Proctor?
Higgins, Bryce Higgins.
Yeah, that was a nice job. They tried to throw that little screen out there again, and
usually that works.
Well,
you got to block out there.
You got to block the guy.
Block somebody.
You got to block the guy that's covering you.
Yeah, it works if you block. 6:25 and the clock running here in the third quarter. Join us next week for the playoffs in the state of Kentucky. Commonwealth Gridiron Bowl. Bo Allen, second, little screen over to Busen. Busen cuts to the near side and up to the 27. Good job by Busen to get those penalty yards back and some more.
Yeah, it's
Busen,
good.
Blake Busen, he came into this game with 42 catches, 874 yards, and 11 touchdowns, Coach.
That was a nice job of just fighting through the defense that time.
He does fight.
They were on him. Yeah, he does.
When he catches the ball, he gets that extra yard.
He tries to get the leverage, tries to get lower than the tacklers.
Yeah. 3rd down and 6. This is a big 3rd down in this ball game, or Douglas is threatening to blow this open. 3rd down and about 6. Triple receivers to the top. Bo Allen looking, and he gets it over to Busen. Busen over the far side. He's got the first down to the 40 and up to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, that was a nice job there on the play. I think that was Proctor made the tackle, but that was a really good job of getting open. Really nice play.
Yeah, he runs good routes, and
he does.
They're really high on this kid. Next year they got to find a quarterback to get him the ball, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Because Bo Allen graduates. Low snap to Allen, getting pressure, and he's sacked back at the 33-yard line. And hustling in there, that was that man, Higgins.
Higgins again in there.
Higgins.
Nice job.
What year is he?
He should be he's a junior this year.
They develop quarterbacks here, though. They really do. So
That Wasson kid, that 8th grade kid that you'll see tomorrow, he's small, but he's good.
So the middle school championship tomorrow, Corbin and Lexington Catholic. That's the semifinals. Pass
Nice
over to
throw.
Busen, runs a great route and drops the ball. That's one of the few drops we've seen out of him this year, Coach.
yeah, that was an open receiver too.
Yeah.
He was running that slant. They have. I'll tell you one play that they really run well. They have a double slant. At least that's what it looks like to me. The inside receiver runs about a 2-yard slant. The outside receiver runs a 4-yard slant behind him. It's very difficult to cover both of them when they do that.
Burnham is out there on Busen. Triple receivers to the bottom, twins out to the top. Bo Allen back. He steps up. Bo Allen, and he breaks the tackle, throws it, and it's going to be caught at midfield.
Unbelievable. We need to see that again, that's for sure.
Corbett made the catch. Jackson Corbett, that was a great play. Let's look at that again, Coach.
He's struggling. He's not down. He's actually rolled on top of the other player. And Corbett makes the catch. He was not down at all. They're going for it.
And they give now, and they got the first down, and that's
And
Nichols down to the 37-yard line. What a job by Catholic to get that pass off by Bo Allen to get the ball to Nichols on the next play.
Okay.
He picks up 13 yards.
All right, the key here is tempo, Gary. The tempo is really wearing down Douglas. They're having trouble keeping up with it, lining up with the plays.
Nichols hit and slammed down. Let's see who got him there for the Broncos. Yep. I believe.
Yeah.
Who was it?
15, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Top 16, Davis Joyner.
That's Joyner, yeah, Davis Joyner. So 2nd down and 10. No gain there by Nichols. Joyner came up, made a nice play. Bo Allen, and they give it,
nice
and nothing there. And stacked up, and that, of course, is Darren Eldridge, a sophomore running back.
Yeah, a lot of penetration by Jagger Burton there, too, to stop that play. You know, they get a couple big plays, but then Douglas settles down into their defense. And, you know, they're got some guys with their hands on their hips and look like they're a little tired now.
Well, they're going both ways, aren't they?
A lot of them are.
So 3rd and about 12. They've got to get down inside the 28 for a first down. Bo Allen steps up and throws it incomplete.
Yeah, he's gotten a lot of pressure. This is a good game for Bo because Douglas is really putting the heat to him.
They really are.
And nobody has this year at all.
No.
So,
well,
nice
I think
job.
Boyle County did.
Well, Boyle County
puts a lot of pressure on anybody.
Yeah, I know.
So Lexington Catholic on 4th down and 12. 2:48 to go here in this third quarter. And Frederick Douglass leads 28-10 over Lexington Catholic.
Plays being sent in, and they're spreading the field again. Frederick Douglass runs that. They have a 3-man rush, and they take a defensive end on the weak side and send him a lot of time.
Bo Allen, here's pressure, steps up and eludes it, throws it down, and it's picked off. Intercepted at the 35 and returned up to the 38-yard line. We'll have to see who picked that off. Number 7 got it. That's Bybee.
Bybee got it.
Jalen Bybee.
And by not knocking the pass down, they lost 1 yard. But you know what? You can't question Bybee on the return. He had to try to return it. That was the first mistake, a big mistake I've seen Bo make all year, Gary. Just kind of threw it in there.
Yeah.
Threw it to nobody.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure tonight, as you said, Coach. He's breaking tackle after tackle, and then finally just got worn down, I think.
Yeah, well, that's good for him. They're going in the playoffs. This Douglas team might go very, very deep in the playoffs.
I agree. Douglas splits out twins to both sides, 236, and give DeNeal up to Gut. He's to the midfield. He's to the 40. It's a foot race, and he is to the 15. He's going to take it to the house.
Yeah.
Darius Neal is 8th touchdown of the season, and he went 62 yards.
Yeah, he caught. They just really blocked that well. There was a nice hole in there, and Darius Neal just showed that explosive speed that he has. This is a very, very good football team.
Looked like a track star, didn't he?
It did.
So 34-10.
Let's watch that play again after this extra point.
Yeah, Darius Neal, and I tell you, been outstanding. Douglas, they lead by 24.
Gonna play it swinging gate always, right?
Yep, they keep doing that. So Key will hold, and Ligeb will kick the extra point. Kick up, and it is through. So 35-10. Douglas on top, 2:26 to go here in this third quarter here at Lexington Catholic.
He just busts through an outside zone play maybe on the left side, outran everybody. Nice job. Really good play, good blocking. Let me tell you something about what I've seen about Douglas. They have a lot of really good athletes, but they're extremely well coached.
Well, we know that.
Just about every position.
Brian Landis, the head coach, and Nathan McPeak. And, man, you just go down the list, Coach. They've got a ton of great coaches.
Yeah, I think Derek Thomas is still
Derek
here.
Thomas is a coach there, one of the defensive coaches.
Yeah.
He's a great former UK player.
Former Bryan Station defender.
Yep. So it's 35-10. 2:26 here in the third quarter.
This is a good workout for both of these teams. I think Douglas is going to as they go down the line, they're going to face teams that throw the ball a lot, and Lexington Catholic. I mean, they're going to face teams like Boyle County, right? Down the road.
They beat Bourbon County. That's who they play the second week. Yeah. Boyle County.
And this is good if they come out.
And the second week's LCA, if they win, they play Somerset.
That'll be whoa!
Man, what a game that was the first time.
That was an awesome game.
And Douglas will play Scott County. They both win. Here's Bracken. He's going to bounce. He's going to scoop it at the 10. He's at the 20. He's running out to the 30. Still and tackled at the 34-yard line. And coming up there to get him was Devin Neal. Devin Neal.
Mr. All over the place.
Mr. Everything.
Yep.
So,
well, let's see what they can do here. You know, they're putting pressure on them. They're going to have to come back with some draws or screens or something to take that pressure away.
I think at this point, if you're Lexington Catholic and the coach, you just want to keep this respectable. I mean, you don't want to let Douglas just roll right over you. You want to score here and try to get the ball back, and you want to score, maybe make it a manageable game.
Yeah, again, I agree with you, and I think the key is to just run your offense, run your plays, and block.
So 2:20 to go in the third quarter, and Bo Allen will send Ryan Nichols in motion away from us up here in the box, and he'll drop back, take the snap, steps up, and throws it, and downfield and it's caught by Corbett. Good catch, good hit by Mr. Bryant.
Yeah, watch that again. Really nice job of throwing and catching. I like that.
Yeah, Corbett looked good on that, and Bo Allen looked good. Motion by Goldman. They give to Goldman in motion. He's around the right side. He is down to the 30 to the 37-yard line to pick up by 13 yards.
That's a nice play right there again, too. Really nice play. They found a little weakness over there, and they're going to pick on it.
And that stop was made by Burnham. Jason Burnham, the junior corner. First down for the Knights. They're trying to get maybe claw back in. Bo Allen sets up the screen over to Corbett. Corbett down to the 30-yard line, down inside the 30.
It's fun to watch these defensive linemen when they run that screen. They think they've got a free rein at the quarterback, but they're so well coached. When they're not blocked, they say, uh-oh, that ain't right. They've been blocking me all night.
You're right.
And they turn and reverse.
Something's going on. Something's on.
They reverse and go to make the tackle.
Triple receivers to the bottom. Bo Allen fires over there, and he's got his man. That's Nichols down to the 20-yard line.
Nichols is shifty. He's really a good runner.
So Nichols makes a nice catch.
Yeah, it looks like number 21, Isaiah Clinksdale, is.
He's played a well of a game tonight, the Mike linebacker.
He's limping a little bit.
6 foot, 195-pound junior coach, another college prospect.
Absolutely.
49. They got a ton of them, Coach. Nichols comes in motion. They give to the motion man. He's to the 20, 15, 10, and down inside the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there with 38 seconds here.
Nichols he's a formidable runner, and they need to develop him more as time goes on.
First down for Lex Cath. They're trying to cut this lead in half. It's 35-10. Catholic trying to get it down to 35-17. 28 seconds here in the third quarter, clock running. Nichols goes in motion away from us, and now Bracken in motion. And they give to Bracken, the motion guy, down to the 10, and he is going to get down to the 5. Touchdown, Bracken.
Nice job by Bracken.
9-yard TD run, Coach.
Really nice job by Bracken.
Makes it 35-16. You're not chasing points at this point yet, are you, late in the third?
No, you're not chasing points yet. But honestly, that was a heck of a drive that time.
That was.
And the tempo, I think that the tempo they're using is surprising the Broncos, and they're having a little trouble with it.
You're right, Coach. 15 seconds, and here's Jared Mullins in for the extra point.
Scott County's paying attention, too.
But Scott County's, of course, a wing tee. Catholic more of a spread offense. Here's the extra point, and the kick is up, and it's good. 15 seconds to go in the third, and it's the Douglas Broncos, almost calling the Denver Broncos, 35. Lexington Catholic Knights 17 here with 15 seconds in the third. The Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.
Now they're going to play deep.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
There are 50 Whitaker Bank locations serving Kentucky communities just like mine.
61 Whitaker Bank ATMs throughout Kentucky make getting quick access to cash easy.
Whitaker Bank staff serves the needs of nearly 70,000 Kentucky customers every day.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
Look at the hole in the middle.
We're back here at Lexington Catholic. Will we have an onside kick here, Coach? We had 3 of them.
I don't know. They got a big hole in the middle, but it's still the third quarter.
We had a ton of them. Well, it's 15 seconds in the third.
Yeah.
So 35-17. Frederick Douglass trying to go to 10-0. Here's the kick. He'll kick it deep. And it's fumbled. And let's see, does Catholic get on it? Yes, they do. Catholic's got it at the 31-yard line. We'll get a beat on who recovered it there. So Bracken recovered it.
Yeah, Bracken got down there. That ball ricocheted off of the return guy, and right into Brackett's hands. He caught it on his knees.
Dylan Brackett got it.
Nice job. Watch this again on the Kentucky loop. Bounced off right to Bracken, and he caught it on his butt, sitting there making the catch on the kick.
So 10 seconds, and Bracken with the recovery, and Catholic with new hope.
Yeah, and the defense is tired. They just got the ball driven on them. They have to come right back on the field.
All you got to do is remember that Tates Creek Catholic game earlier this year, Coach, on that shootout.
Yeah, that was wild.
35-17 here. Twins to both sides for Bo Allen. Nichols goes to the slot to the right, and in motion is Goman. No, Bo Allen keeps it up the middle, and he's down to the 19-yard line, about a 7-8 yard pickup. Bo Allen, that's going to do it for the third quarter.
That Tates Creek game, Catholic was down by 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, Tates Creek was up big, and Catholic was down by 3 touchdowns, came back and beat them. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. Catholic on the march. They're down 35-17 to Douglas. We'll be back here on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.
The future of healthcare seems dark at times, but for patients in Kentucky with diagnostic imaging needs, there's a place with clarity and a compassionate staff. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI provides quality patient care while saving you hundreds to thousands of dollars as compared to hospital-based centers. Remember, for your medical imaging needs, you have a choice. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI.
We're back here at Lexington Catholic, and the Knights have the ball on the, of course, the kick that was bobbled there by Douglas, and then recovered by Bracken. And you got some third quarter stats, Coach.
Yeah. First of all, team stats: Frederick Douglas 205 yards rushing, Lexington Catholic 71 yards rushing, but Lexington Catholic has 208 yards passing in this game so far.
So Bo Allen with Nichols in motion, and in motion is Goman. They give it to him on the sweep. He's around the right side and upended at the 20-yard line. There comes a late flag. And Goman, the ball carrier, and the young man, Burnham, was shaken up. He's going to the sideline.
Yeah, I think it was a Jackson Corbett might have blocked a little block in the back by Jackson out there on the edge. Darius Neal, 3 carries, 64 yards for Frederick Douglas. McClurg, 10 carries, 65 yards. Devin Neal, 7 carries, 49 yards. They spread it around. Ryan Nichols is the only one with any kind of yardage for Lexington Catholic, 8 carries for 34 yards.
Busen and Bracken go to the top, and Mundy is with Corbett out to the bottom. Bo Allen, second down and about 15 yards for a first down. They got to get down to the 16, 17-yard line for first down. Yeah, Nichols goes in motion away from us. Bo Allen looks out that way, and he is going to be sacked. Walker Parks.
Yeah, Parks again coming in there big time.
Is that his second or third sack tonight? I know he's got at least one prior to that. Second or third. That's 3 sacks for Parks tonight.
Yeah, really nice job on the coverage out there. Connor Farley, I believe it's number 22, was out there. He was kind of sneaking up on that flare pass, hoping he would throw it, maybe try to get the interception.
35-17. 11-15. Boy, the Clemson commit looked good on that one, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Here's a Bo Allen pressure again. Screen now to Corbett, and he is nice down tackle to the 34-yard line, making that play nicely done. Was a Clinkscale. Yeah. I guess he's okay from that injury.
Yeah, he came back real good, quick inside to make that tackle. They're very well coached. Again, I've said it before. They're very well coached as far as getting to the football, playing their positions.
10 minutes and 45 seconds to play in this football game, 35-17. Douglas leads Lexington Catholic. Catholic faced with a long 4th down and 18 at the 33 of Douglas. Bo Allen, triple receivers to the top, looks over to the left. He throws it, airs it out, and it is going to be, there's a flag. That's going to be abuse in there, and that's going to be interference called on Burnham.
Yeah, interference on Burnham. We'll watch that again. Yeah, he was all over, holding his arm down.
Bo Allen just threw it up and hoped his Abusing would make a play, and he did.
Yeah, well, Bo Allen had to throw it up because when Marion Warner hit him right in the mouth as he threw the ball.
Who's that basketball player for Kentucky that's every play's a penalty, interference?
Yeah. Oh, that football player?
I'll ask Mascobby. Max, who's the player for UK?
Nice job. You're right. Called the interference call for him.
Ahmad Wagner. Every time he goes downfield, and what is it?
We got hand warmers flying all over the place. William King of Stream is shaking a hand warmer and it flew right in front of me, and I couldn't. Gary, you're stepping on it, I think.
Okay, you want it?
He does.
Okay, there you go, William. My feet are getting cold too, guys. So 4th and about 3 yards.
This is big right here. This is real big.
Big play in the game. Nichols goes in motion. Triple receivers to the bottom. Bo Allen looking, and it's caught. And Mundy's got the first down to the 13-yard line. Jack Monday.
See that again. I love this play. This is one of my favorite plays they run. The inside slant, they run the shallow crossing pattern. He does exactly what he's supposed to do. He keeps running because they're in man-to-man, keep running. If they're in zone, you can stop and get a window to the quarterback. Big time right now.
Quarterback Bo Allen. And he rolls to the right and throws incomplete. That time it was more pressure, and I tell you that was – and I don't think they started the clock. The coaches up top let us know.
Yeah, they're letting everybody know. You get pretty loud. If you've never been in the press box, the opposing coaches and the home coaches sometimes are on top, and they get excited.
Tell us about our middle school game tomorrow at 10 o'clock, Coach.
Oh, yeah, looking forward to that. You Lexington Catholic fans be watching now. You can see your future players in tomorrow morning.
They take on Corbin. Bo Allen tucks it, and he is down to the 10 and slammed down right there.
A nice job, but it's going to be 3rd down, and, they really need to get this score if they can get it.
Clinkscale helped out on that stop. It's 3rd down at about, about 6?
Starting about 6.
9:50 to go.
Devin Neal has 6 tackles already in the first 3 quarters.
Woodall and Corbett to the bottom. Nichols in motion. Bo Allen now sending Woodall in motion.
Nice.
Gives it to the motion man. 10, cuts it back, and still on his feet. And he's down near the 2-yard line, close to the first down marker.
Yeah, that looked like the tackle was Marcus Thompson again, 5'9", 200-pound senior.
There for a moment, I thought
he was going in.
Yeah, I did. I thought he was going to get in too.
Yeah.
Took a big hit there, as Williams said.
Yeah, he's tough though. This is a heck of a drive now on the failed kickoff return.
So approaching a 9-minute mark of the 4th quarter. Lexington Catholic trying to claw their way back in this game, Coach. It's 4th down and inches. They've got 6 to go on the clock, but that's not 6 yards to go.
No.
Nichols down the gut, and he gets in for the touchdown. Ryan Nichols. That makes it 35-23.
Coming back.
So do you go for two? Are you chasing points at this point? Get 2 points here. It's 30. You're only down a touchdown, a field goal if you get 2-point conversion here.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, they're going to kick it.
Well, it's 12 points. I mean, that's
Jared Mullins in for the.
This will make 11.
Bracken comes in very quickly and splits out to the right side and waiting now for the swing gate. Seems like this is a common play in high school football nowadays.
It is, and if you want to throw it out there, if they don't cover you, if they get lazy, you can get throw a little dump to the tight end inside. I like it.
Mullins' kick is up, and it is good. So we've got ourselves a 35-24 football game. 8:48 to go in this game. Catholic fighting back. They've scored 14 unanswered against this Bronco football team. We'll be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.
He knows it's coming. He's
people. We're out here, heart and soul.
But you can't see us.
If girls don't see women in sport, they won't stay in sport. They won't learn that
we can call the shots. We are stronger together.
The world is ours for the taking.
She belongs on the track, the field, the ice, and on the court.
Give her visibility so she sees how unstoppable she is, and she'll break barriers.
Uh-oh, we're the girls. Uh-oh, we're the girls. Uh-oh, we're the girls.
Back here at Lexington Catholic, let's see here what the Knights do. They're down by 11, 35-24, 8:48 to go. And they are going to try an onside kick, and it's loose and still loose. And but it looked like Douglas jumped back on it after it rolled around at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, that was a really good effort by the guy that got on that ball.
I think Isaiah Allen.
Yeah, Isaiah Allen. A shout out to Kelsey Thomas, one of my wife's old students from the past at St. Mary's School. She's in Oklahoma watching this.
Okay, we got them watching tonight in California. Hope to be careful with those fires out there. Minnesota, Chicago. Those are Toshiba workers from all three of those states are watching tonight.
And hello to my lovely daughter-in-law, Lily, Alicia Mian in Hawaii.
Give to Neal down to the 45 and upended right there.
It's amazing, these guys, the way they block. Jagger Burton again, downfield. I mean, anybody, or Walker Parks downfield.
Jackson Smith made that tackle. Made a good tackle, too.
Yeah, these offensive linemen for Douglas, they're not afraid to get downfield.
Well, I mean, it might be Walker Parks told me when he came out to Scholastic Ballport earlier in the year, he said, I think our offensive line is the strongest in the state.
It could very well be.
I think that's a pretty good argument.
And they get downfield so well.
Second and 3. Motion near side. And McClurg gets stopped, and a good play. Almost took the ball away from him. Looked like McClurg was very tedious with that football, but he wasn't able to get the ball, but he does make the sack all the way back at the 50.
Yeah, that was an excellent play. Yeah, Mufada. Yeah,
and Tony and the Brueggemans are watching tonight. Tony Brueggemann. So we can usually count on them, can't we, Coach?
Yep, we can watch them there, count on them. Donnie Young's watching. My wife Linda is watching.
What's that? Their dad's on camera right now, we understand.
Yeah, there you go.
Kevin Brueggemann. So it's third down and long, and boy, the Catholic defense with 7:23 to play. You know, you're never out of a ball game, are you, Coach? Not when you have an offense like this with Bo Allen.
Right, exactly. And it's cold. I have a bottle of water that I have not opened sitting in front of me by the window.
Yep.
Tell him, Gary.
And it's got ice formed already in it.
It's a solid.
Ice.
It's got a big thing of ice in it.
Well, it's going to be a cold one in the morning. Woo! We'll have Corbin and Lexington Catholic Middle School semifinals at 10 o'clock. And then, of course, all that here on PrepSpin. And don't forget, next week we'll have the playoffs. Playoffs next Friday night. As we're not sure, I think Coach, two of the Lexington schools. I'm gonna go to my app here, the KHSA app, and tell you on who's playing on the 8th. Okay, you got in Lexington. I know you've got two Lexington schools playing, but I don't know if we can do that game. Let's see.
There's certain places in town that we just can't get a signal. We can't get a Wi-Fi signal.
Yeah, you got Henry Clay at Tate's Creek next Friday night. We can't do that one. Lafayette is at Dunbar. We can't do that one. And tell them why, Coach.
Well, we can't get in the press box. We don't have a
there's no Wi-Fi. There's no Wi-Fi. So get some Wi-Fi, folks. Get with the 2019s. Lordy. Still back in the 70s.
Here he goes.
And that's Neal right side, and he's all the way down. Let's see what they mark it at. Yeah, the official right there at the first down marker.
So quick. There's a nice run. We'll see that again, William. Just a nice run. Watch how he turns the corner and accelerates. Well, got it kind of late. But.
William, I'll show you. That's the little Brueggemann's home watching. Tony Brueggemann. Yeah, I think they did give him the first down, didn't they? No, they say 4th and inches, just short. I stand corrected. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Yep.
So 4th and inches.
Why not run a quarterback sneak here? Why not get under center, use those big linemen, and just run a quarterback sneak?
4th and inches. And Neal. And he got the first down. Good effort, diving forward to the 38. And first down there by Devin Neal.
Super effort with a good block by Dalton Quigley. 6'5", 315-pound junior on the block. What do you get these big guys? What do they eat?
What's in the water over there, Douglas?
I think probably each kitchen has a Golden Corral in it or something. All you want.
6:40 to go in this game. 35-24. Douglas leading Lexington Catholic. We had the Hall of Fame week last week. Bridget DeVries went in the Lexington Catholic Hall of Fame. And here's a keeper, and McClurg down to the 37. Also, Peter Barr, Andy Barr's younger brother, went in as a former Mr. Tennis here at Catholic.
Yeah, I've heard some good things about him.
And Greg Todd went in, I remember Greg Todd. I called all those games for Catholic when they won all those state championships when Greg Todd was here. They only won state championships. I think they won 3. They also got to 2 others and were defeated by Sacred Heart.
Oh, man.
Sacred Heart had some great teams back then, talking the early 2000s. Under 6 minutes to play. Douglas wants to run the clock, of course. Neal, inside handoff, down to the 30, and first down as he gets down inside to the 28-yard line.
Now, this is what they like to do. You absolutely called that right, Gary. They're going to try to run this play. They're going to take their time. They're going to run the ball down. They do not want to give Catholic another opportunity with the football.
Because they know what Catholic can do with it. They put up 24 points, and that's more than anybody has scored. Douglas has shut out 8 opponents this year, and they shut out Scott County 36-0. The only team that scored on them was Tate's Creek, scored 14 points on them.
Right, exactly.
5:25 to play. McClurg, right side, he's going to keep it, dance, and he's going to come back and it pulled down. DeGraff had him, he breaks the tackle, and that time he's finally tackled there on a good tackle. Who got him there, Coach, if you can see it on the replay? 23, that's Mattingly.
Mattingly said, to heck with this, I'm going to grab his ankles. Just grabbed him below the knees and just held on.
We've had a pretty good ball game here tonight at Joseph K. Ford Stadium at Lexington Catholic. 35-24. Catholic's had some fight in them, Coach.
And again, this is a 5A team.
Yeah. Catholic's going to need this kind of fight if they play Boyle County, Coach.
100% a good night for them and for Douglas both, getting tested.
Twin receivers to the near side. Neal in the backfield. They give to Darius Neal. He is to the they're all the way running down to the 10. Still running, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown.
Yeah.
Darius Neal.
That's another one we'll have to look at again. It looked like they had some opportunities to make him tackle, but, man, can he run.
28-yard touchdown run.
Watch these moves, Gary. Boop, right there, boop. Bounce to the outside. A really nice block again by Burton down the field.
What's that, 3rd touchdown tonight for Darius? Yeah. He has 9 now in the season.
Yep, the two big linemen down the field blocking.
41-24, they lead by 17, 4:26 to play in this game.
Jagger Burton's having a good game.
I believe his dad is watching tonight.
Yeah.
Mr. Burton, you said?
Yes.
Jeffrey?
Jeff had a surgery, and he's hanging in there at home, but we love him, and we pray for his health.
Kick is up by Ligeb, and it's good. 4:26 to play. 42-24. Frederick Douglass on top of Lexington Catholic here on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.
High school sports have evolved thanks to PrepSpin. Tonight, catch all the hard-hitting action live and in real time as the game happens in 1080p HD video. Join us tonight for the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week with the legend Gary Ball, Coach Mike Meehan, and the King of Stream. William Moorfield. Nobody does high school football like PrepSpin does. The Mingy Beef Jerky High School Game of the Week comes your way now.
Back deep, Ligeb, who just made it 42-24 after the great run by Darius Neal. Man, he's electric.
He's electric. I like that term.
So here's the Ligeb kick. He's into it. Bracken at the 5 comes up to the 10, 15, 20, and turns it on a little bit and is going to be stopped at the 30-yard line.
Pretty good return, pretty good return. Darius Neal and Devin Neal, we'll call them the electric company.
Yeah. The Neal Electric Company.
That's exactly right, and it fits them perfectly.
Who's the space heater? Because I want him to come up here and stand.
Yeah, that's right. William Moorfield, the king of stream. He doesn't miss a thing, does he, Coach?
No, he does not.
He wants an electric space heater up. I usually have a space heater, but, guys, I'm sorry. I didn't think it would be this cold tonight. Wintertime already.
Oh, quit complaining. It's nice up here.
Wintertime already in Kentucky, beautiful. And it's November 1st.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, I remember one middle school state championships we did back at Bryan Station. It was snowing, Coach. That was the coldest I've ever been.
That's really cold.
And we had a heater up there, didn't we?
Yep. It didn't help his upper body. It kept our legs warm. 1st
and 10 at the 30 for Bo Allen. He's got wideouts all over the field. 3 to the bottom, 2 to the top. And he is back. Airs it out over to Corbett. And Corbett tips it, catches it after the tip to himself. And then upended right there on the tackle made by the linebacker, Marcus Thompson.
His hands might have been a little cold on that, too. He kind of hit him in the hands and bounced up away from him for a second. That maybe slowed it down a little bit. There's the tempo again.
To Corbett, and he's upended at the 35-yard line.
I'll tell you who made that play. Number 7 made that play.
Joyner came over and made it too, number 16.
Yeah, but Bybee broke through the block
Yeah.
And took away the lead block, which is really important to do on a screen pass.
3.5 minutes to play. 3rd down at about 4 for the Knights. They're indefinitely 4 down by 18, 42-24. Pass, right, and it's caught. 1st down up to the 40. That's caught by Mundy.
Nice job,
no, that was
Mundy.
Goman. That was 14. Jack Goman. Not Mundy, 34.
Yeah, Goman.
It's hard to tell sometimes if it's 34-14, Coach.
Goman's 6'2", so he's a good receiver too.
First down.
What year is Goman? Y'all don't have him on my list.
Goman, let me see here, Coach.
We'll find out in a minute. Yeah.
Bo Allen.
The shallow cross
and
again.
That's Busen. Breaks a tackle, cuts it back midfield, and tackled at the 49-yard line.
Nice job. Nice job on the catch and the run. The tackle made by Higgins.
Goman is 6'2".
Yeah, I don't have
listed as a
year.
Quarterback, and I'm not sure if I'm not sure if he's a junior or senior.
Yeah. He's tough. I hope he's a junior coming back next year.
2nd down and short. 2:40 to play. Bo Allen steps up, throws, and it's through the hands of the receiver, J.D. Woodall.
I have never seen a ball leave the hand of a quarterback that quickly.
Or go through a receiver's hands that quickly.
Now,
supposed to catch the ball into your chest, aren't you?
Well, you can catch it in your hands and bring it in. Freddie Douglass, they're rushing 3 again. They're taking number 16, who is a really good football player, Joyner, and he's dropping back in coverage now rather than coming on the blitz.
So 3rd down. Knights need to get to the 46 for a 1st down.
Wow.
Pass over to Corbett. He's got the 1st down. He's to the 40 and upended at the 38-yard line. And player Corbett gets up. He's okay, but 21 not so much.
Yeah, 21.
Clinkscale.
Got up Clinkscale. He's had a heck of a game, though.
He has.
He's been all over the place.
2nd time he's been shaken up. Just 2:20 to play, Coach.
The 2:20 to play. I just looked over there. Wow.
So Bo Allen, triple receivers to the top. Back in the pocket. He throws it deep downfield, and it's going to be, what a great catch over the shoulder made by Jackson Klein.
One heck of a catch. Heck of a catch.
Klein.
Yeah, and Bybee was all over it, and Bybee thought he dropped the ball. We'll watch that again. I'm telling you, that was a heck of a throw and a heck of a catch. Dropped the ball right in there. Oh, yeah, he caught it, no question.
Bo Allen inside the 5, look, and he passes over the left side, and it is incomplete.
Little bobble again, Gary.
Ryan Nichols I mean, if Ryan catches that ball against Covington Catholic, they win that game.
Yeah. I mean, that was a nice throw, too. That's a hard throw across the field from the hash all the way over to the other side of the field.
So Bo Allen looking to the sideline.
What is Bernie's?
Michael Engler, the former coach here, is now the head coach up at Ryle for the last couple of years, Coach. Corbett in motion. They fake to him, Bo Allen up the middle, and does it get in? And
yes.
Yeah, officials right there, and they finally give him a touchdown call. Bo Allen.
Nice job.
That's touchdown number 10 rushing for Bo.
Nice job, really, really good job. Yeah, they're no quitting that team at all. They're in this game. They're equal to this Douglas team right now.
Minute 50 here in the game, and they've cut it down to 42-30. So Lexington Catholic showing some fight here tonight.
They're
on
in
senior
the game.
night. Boy, Klein set it all up with that great catch. He's the one that will hold here for Jared Mullins. Placement down, the kick is up, and it's good. 42-31, and we got the proverbial onside kick coming up, I'm sure. A minute 50 to go here in the ball game, and it's Frederick Douglass 42 and the Lexington Catholic Knights 31 here on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Game of the Week.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
All right, we're back again, Gary. It's a heck of a game, 42-31 in favor of the Broncos.
We're going to have the onside kick here, and they've got 8 men up on the line. And a kick to the far side, and just recovered right there on a good job, just falling on it, is for the Broncos.
Yeah,
and
that was Kennedy.
Yep,
Isaiah Kenny.
So they have a minute 48. Douglas has two timeouts left for the Broncos, 3 for Lexington Catholic.
Yeah, and I think the Broncos probably are going to run the ball hard this first play, maybe the second play. Let them force that timeout and then just put a knee down and get the heck out of here and get home.
Yep.
With an undefeated season.
Yep.
10-0. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it was just great. The Douglas Broncos over on my side of town in Hamburg. And Neal gets it up the middle, and he is going to be gang tackled after a pickup about 3.
Yeah, they're trying for the ball.
Pierce Hall and company in there.
Pierce Hall does a pretty good job, too. I'll tell you.
Good little linebacker, isn't he, Coach?
Yep. There's your timeout
by the Knights. Minute 42 to go in this game.
Okay, now tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, we are going to broadcast the King of Stream. Gary Ball and I are going to broadcast the Corbin versus Lexington Catholic Middle School Championship game. What is it?
Semifinals. Championships are Sunday.
Semifinals.
We're not able to do those.
But let's make sure that we get enough Lexington Catholic people watching this, spread it around, call your friends, because this is your future. These are the team. This is the players that are going to come over here and play.
Who's the quarterback for Catholic, William? Wasick, and Pedroshi's the big receiver.
Yeah, Pedroshi.
Yeah.
He's good.
Wasick. So it'll be Lexington Catholic and Corbin tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock right here on PrepSpin.com. And this one's for you, Mingua Beef Jerky.
Cannon Mackley, too, on the line.
Yeah, Cannon Mackley's a good player, tough player.
He averages about 3 sacks a game.
3 sacks a game, so he must have about 25 sacks, right?
Wow.
And McClurg rolling to the right, tucks it and dives down.
Yeah.
And we're going to have another timeout called by Catholic, minute 37.
I like this McClure kid.
Yeah,
we've seen some good quarterbacks this year, not just Alan McClure, the guy from Lexington Christian,
Doobie
Barnhart.
and Barnhart. They're 3 or 4 of the top quarterbacks in the state.
Outstanding.
In the state.
Outstanding quarterback.
I tell you.
The quarterback we saw for Somerset was pretty
good. He was pretty good, too. I can't think of his name. Somerset quarterback. It was really good.
Well, the second round games, as you said, Coach, the first round, not so much. But the second round games, all the games are going to be exciting.
Yeah, they are.
We've been blessed this year with great games.
Yeah, we really have. This has been another good game. I mean, I know it's 42-31 Douglas. You might think, well, this has really been a good ball game. It really has. Catholic has showed themselves well against this undefeated Douglas team. And you know what? We saw Covington Catholic in person. That's going to be the toughest test, along with Scott County maybe, but for Douglas. So what do you think, Cov-Cath, if it comes down to Cov-Cath and Douglas?
Oh, I think it'll be a fantastic football game. Unbelievable. 2 teams with a lot of athletes. The Covington Catholic with the big tight end.
Michael Mayer. Notre Dame.
Oh, my gosh.
So 3rd down, 1 timeout for Lex Cath. There's Neal, and he is down. He's got the first down inside the 40.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do it. And Catholic calls their final timeout, and that'll do it as Douglas would have to run a couple more plays, and they'll be in the old best formation you have in football, the victory formation.
The victory formation, touch it, put your knee down, and, that formation, doing that, putting your knee down, it can be a really good thing for teams. Sometimes it's kind of push pressure. We were playing somebody one time. I'm not saying who, but they were on the other side of town. And when I was at Dunbar, and they wore maroon type jerseys.
Yes, sir.
So I'm not saying who they were.
Maybe Tate's Creek.
I didn't say that. but they were beating us pretty bad, and they drove the ball with seconds left on the clock all the way down to like 1 yard line, and with no time.
And you held them out.
No, they put their knee down. Right on the 1 yard line.
And they were winning.
Yeah, and I didn't like that because I said, you know what, you drove it all the way down here. Go ahead and score. I think it was more of a.
You would have, wouldn't you?
I don't know what I would have done. I really don't. I just don't think you can put your knee down after you've driven all the way down to the 1 yard line. Go ahead and score. It's okay. We understand you're better than we are.
So McClurg will at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10, and he gives to Neal. He dances down to the 35 and tackle right there, and clock will continue to run here, and it'll run out on Lexington Catholic. They'll end the regular season 6-4, coaches, but listen to these losses. LCA 1 point, Cov-Cath 1 point.
1 point.
Boyle County 64-28, and now to Douglas 42-31. Yeah. So I would say that this is the best 6-4 team in the state of Kentucky.
Well, the 4 teams
without question.
4 teams they've played are pretty darn good. You're right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And now, Douglas will in their regular season 10-0.
Yeah, and and Douglas again, tremendous defense. They were tested tonight, and that's good. I think they'll enjoy that.
Yeah.
And remember, they're not in the same class as Catholic either.
Exactly. They're 5A, and up the middle is Neal, and he's tackled from behind.
The city streak now at 18 for Douglas too.
Streak is 18. They beat 18 city schools.
The only problem with getting the first down is it stops the clock.
Well, it's starting right now, Coach.
Yeah.
As soon as now they're winding it down, as Bernie Jenkins got the old winding clock.
Can they beat LCA? That's another.
Yeah, that would be a good game. LCA is really good. They beat Catholic by 1 point. They only lost. LCA only lost 1 game this year, right, Coach?
Yeah, and we saw that Somerset game at LCA when they went for 2.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Good courage to do that. To go for 2 to win the game. I liked it.
So down to 10 seconds, and that's going to end it. And what a ball game. 42-31, Douglas beats Lexington Catholic here on senior night. Douglas ends the regular season 10-0, and Lexington Catholic 6-4. But what a great effort here tonight by this Knights team. Great effort by the Broncos. Broncos will move on to the playoffs, take on the Gray Crossing, and Lexington Catholic next Friday in the playoffs will take on Bourbon County.
Yeah, these 2 teams are going to go far in the playoffs, and it's going to be a total fight. I would love to see these 2 teams play every year.
And I indeed think they signed for next year, but it's a final 42-31, and that's it for us for the Mingua Beef Jerky game. We'll be back on the air tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. It'll be Lexington Catholic and Corbin, the middle school semifinals at Bryan Station. It'll be Lexington Catholic against Corbin. Join us for that one. Coach Meehan and I will have the call along with the King of Stream, William Warfield. The final score here tonight from Lexington Catholic, the Knights fall to Douglas 42-31. And until next Friday with high school playoff action for William Warfield to King of Stream and Coach Mike Meehan, this is Gary Ball. So long from Lexington Catholic High School.